I think I had an alarm at 20 past 2, half past 2. Oh, your IFA was with Song Yadong. Mind you,
Yeah, it's his coach, isn't
Yan knocked him out, so I doubt that he'd be with Fiona, would he?
it?
But, yeah, I was like, what's an extra 10 minutes? Nothing. I need to go.
Yeah.
Now I'm up having a brew. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
actually
just
too bad.
it's so confusing, isn't it? You know, you wake up middle of the night, like, what's going on? You know, and you watch your favorite fighter get battered. Brilliant,
Oh,
brilliant.
no.
Ah, I need to get into tennis. This doesn't happen during Wimbledon. You know, you watch that at
No.
lunchtime, have some pims, have a barbecue. Lovely, you know.
Fantastic, innit?
And your favorite tennis player just loses. You don't get battered and covered in blood.
Yeah, you ain't got to wait 6 months and all that kind of stuff. No pull-outs.
300 is going to be a tough watch for us. Well, not a tough watch. It's going to be a great watch, but a long night. You
That's
can't
gonna
miss
be
anything on that, can you? Literally can't
no,
miss.
no. Well, literally, that's gonna be early prelims to the finish. I think for that, I'm gonna get snacks. Get a.
Yeah, I am. I'll have everything ready. Like, I'll have, I don't know. I don't know what, but I won't like cook anything. I'll have everything ready to go.
Mm. I've
But
got.
it's good.
I actually, when I got up this morning, because I've been having shakes this week for my breakfast every day, like
At first, I
banana.
thought you meant like, I was like, what are you on about? I thought you need more sleep and water, mate.
Because I've started speaking to a nutritionist, and then like he owns his own gym. I used to go to school with. It's pretty cool actually because he used to be the fat kid at school, but now he owns his own gym and stuff. But just writing stuff down what you eat, it's not guilt because I'm showing it to him.
Yeah.
It's guilt because I've got to write it down what I've eaten. So I've just started watching what I've eaten instead of a butty in the morning. It's been like it's a shake of banana, peanut butter, scoops of protein, creatine, and
Mm.
milk, all in together. And I'm like, it fills you up. I'm like, why didn't I do this before? So I've got it in blender. It's a bit early to be blending, though, isn't it?
'Cause it doesn't taste as good as Cocoa Pops. That's why, mate.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
That
thinking, I'm
that'd be
thinking
a
going
good
on a
short.
diet.
That
Huh? Well,
that'd
yeah,
be a
make
good
a good show. Yeah.
Who else was that? How did your
Huh?
boy RDA do?
He lost to Gamrot, which isn't a big shot. I thought he would do,
What about Cutelaba?
Decision loss, obviously.
Yeah,
He always gives it big and doesn't he? Always. It's embarrassing. Thing
that's
is,
just constant.
I
The
know, like, you can't have that persona, like, I'm the big armor and then get battered every fight.
it's
You can't air mine, can you, at
no, no, I can't.
So,
Purely, I thought just
just
like
go.
that.
Oh, you're a second ahead of me, actually.
Right. Pause it for a second.
Don't
Tell me
you pause yours?
what
Don't you pause yours?
did mine play up before?
I think so. I won't pause it, man. I'm literally a millisecond behind you. I won't worry too much.
Good. Boom, boom, tap. When I was that tired this morning, but I've got Prodigy in my head. Tried to send them live before Keith went here anymore. Tell the tip.
Yeah, you're
Well,
literally.
26. I feel like he's been around for a long time as well. Just feels like he's always been that name that's floated around.
Who Song Yadong?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
He's got a unibrow like Santino Morella.
He drew that on, didn't he? I didn't realize it wasn't real.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, live. My mate is the one I'm going to see in June, actually. I need to book that flight. He him and his mates, they were going to all club together for his other pal's wedding gift to
All
get
right.
the bride and groom introduced by Bruce Buffer, one of them cameo things.
Oh, that's fun. I thought you meant real. I thought, bloody hell, that's the club together
I
a
know.
lot.
Bruce just stops on a flight. I'll miss 300 for this. Yeah, yeah, don't worry.
I hope you're not missing 300 for it, Mark.
No.
No, no, no.
Is the song's your underdog? It's weird with Piotr because he could really do with a win,
Yeah,
but
he
in
really.
every single fight that he's in, he's still a savage. But,
I know
but on the
he's a
scorecard, he
monster.
could just do a win.
Yeah. Ooh. I really do want Song to win, but I think Piot's probably got this in the bag.
He's just a like you can't say prime Piotr because some of the decisions that he's had since then they could have gone either way.
Mm.
So he's still a savage beast. It was just different kind, when it were barring Aldo and stuff.
Yeah.
That was savage, wasn't it? Can you hear me, mine at all?
No. All good.
He's another one similar to
Mm.
Yuri Prohaska and Alex Pereira, where I'm just terrified of you.
Mm. Right. Round one. Piotr Jan versus Song Yadong, both coming out. So this goes.
You think this will play on Piotr that he's like, I need this win? I don't think he'll get caught, even if he did lose, but
If he
just to be in the win column again, because how his fall from grace, and it's not much of a fall, is it? Because they were questionable decisions, some of them. Oh, nice
yeah.
jab by Song early.
Oh, capturing him, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely a millisecond ahead of me, but whatever. We'll adjust it later.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. I think Piotr's gonna win this, but Song has got some real power, and I'm rooting for him to win as well. I'd love to see him win, but
What are you at? What number are you at?
22, 21, 20.
Right. Hang on. Tell me when you get to 10.
3, 12, 10.
Right.
I did that really weird.
3,
3,
12,
12,
10.
10. Because I'd said 3,
I
like
got you.
13.
I got it. Don't worry.
And
Don't
it
worry.
skipped so quick.
Right.
He catching
Let's
him,
kick
didn't he, with
back.
that jab?
Yeah.
Oh, Piotr does seem worried.
Piotr seems to be biting on every feint, though, doesn't
Yeah. Well, he knows the power Song's got, hasn't he?
he? Mm-hmm. I don't
Oof.
have possess. Song's the underdog as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Song's got to be careful not to headhunt, though. If you start headhunting me, Yan, he'll catch you with the counters, I
You
think, and
gotta
just.
catch him, daddy. Yeah, that's all that is in my head whenever you said that. See, this is one of them I think where they're both trying to get something off, but they both sort of respect each other's
Yeah.
capabilities.
And this is exactly what you need, doesn't it? You can't just come out swinging the pair of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, nice left hand by Song. Looked like he were going in for a takedown and then just clipped him at the same time,
yeah.
didn't it? Nice. See, Piotr's. I know everyone knows this, but his boxing's so good.
Slick, isn't it? Super slick.
Song in and out though. Don't think he really wants to get into a dirty exchange with him.
No. No, I think a dirty exchange would favour Song, but
You
I
think?
Song's got such crazy KO power. Oh.
Ooh, nice left. Yeah, just as you said that. Nice left, just followed up by a right by Song Yadong.
Keeps threatening that takedown, doesn't he?
He
But
does.
he's never going for it, is he? You know.
I think, ooh, that were
Oh,
the, ooh. See, that left has landed a lot of times.
really has. I'd say Piotr's pretty down so far on this card, but Piotr's always been a slow starter, hasn't he? So it's not a big shock.
It's not, it's only round one, but it's not exactly too clear what if Piotr's come with a certain game plan yet.
Yeah. Well,
Like
Piotr
there,
like
a
a
little
reader,
looping
isn't he?
looping miss with a right hand there for him.
Oh, yeah. Jan's Song's catching him quite a bit there.
It is, yeah. Still
Oh,
trying
and he's
to
secured the takedown.
Yeah, just scrambling on the bottom yet.
PFL, here we come for Piotr. Yeah, I think with Piotr though, he sort of takes that first round to really just sort of analyze, doesn't he? You know, figure stuff out. As he's on the floor, Son's got his
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
I'm analyzing. I'm analyzing.
He's running tests in the lab like this. So he's scrambling around, but Song's stuck on him
Son's
like a
not letting
leech.
him up, is he? And that's the thing. Now Jan's going to be a round down in a 3-round fight. Ugh, it's
Yeah,
not good, you know. You got to do a lot to catch up.
yeah. So he's still scrambling around. He's throwing some shots off on the back to stand up. Nicely defended by Piotr, but I'd like to see him get a little. Well, he's took a few risks, but they haven't paid off. Nothing's
No.
really paid off much for Jan so far.
I expect a different Jan in round two, though. I think he'll go, right, I've lost this round. I've got to put my foot on the gas, and he's going to have to. Because he's got, you know, he's a former champ, this guy. He's got cardio for days, 5-round fights. So
Yeah.
it's all about him, isn't
So he's threatening a takedown very late in the round, and he didn't get it.
he?
End of
Yeah.
round one.
First round for you, first Song Yadong there, got to be, hasn't it?
One
Surely.
nil Song. Mm. Boom, boom, tap. Boom, tap.
I expect to see Ryan today. What's he doing? Busy being a father? Bloody hell.
He's busy
Come
being a
on.
father, yes. That's
Yeah.
what he's doing,
Get your priorities right, Ryan.
yeah. I feel bad for him and Leone because he just said they're both like absolutely shattered.
Oh, there will be, won't there?
It's one of those like though I wish I were there.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
hop
I
out.
feel I feel like I should be, you know. Sadly, the New Zealand immigration system doesn't like me there. Merjan, did you lads just wake up? Correct, correct, we did. We're UK fans.
Mm. I'm ready to go back to bed, to be honest.
Mm. See, we'd love to do like the full cards and watch them all, but we've got a life.
Yeah. It's too much, isn't it?
Yeah, 300 is a different story though.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are in round two at 4 minutes 44. Very similar start before. I think if Song can land that left hand,
Oh, pushing up against the fence,
mm,
get a few punches off.
yeah. Piotr, if it doesn't sound stupid, is reacting heavily to anything that Song's throwing. Anything. Oh, elbow.
Big
Doesn't
elbow.
quite got all of it though.
But Song's got to be careful. I think he keeps repeating the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
Fainting that takedown and the big overarm, you know, and it's Jan will catch a read of that if you keep doing it. Well, he
Yeah.
ain't so
We
far.
said, we said that, yeah. I don't have a bet on this one.
Yeah, see there, but he had nearly got an uppercut then as Song's coming down. Yeah, and again, he's exactly what I said. I said he'd read it, and there he has read it twice now in a row.
Isn't that a
Oh,
fantastic
bloody
feeling
hell. What?
when something you say comes off as true and you're like, yeah, just get me on the analyst panel.
Pamela Anderson to walk in my room naked right now. It worked twice.
Guys, going off the stream.
Yeah, I'll see you all later. Pamela. Just
No, just
aged
keep it
myself
going.
so much
What I
there.
won't give to see you try with Pam Anderson.
I'd give it a good solid try, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes of disappointment for her.
Similar to Petr Yan so far in this round.
Yeah, bloody hell.
He's just up against the fence. Song's relentless on this fight, though, isn't he? Like when he gets it in, he just sticks there.
Yeah.
See that jab?
Always.
Look there, that left hand again. Follows up with a jab with a left hand, and it seems to be paying dividends.
Yeah. Piotr's not just taking it though. He's throwing back his own now, isn't he? He's like,
Yeah,
going to get bullied.
gets comfortable. I think this is going to be a similar replica to.
Something wrong with Piotr's glove here. The tape's come off, has it?
This is going to be similar to the main event. O'Malley and Chito. Jan is ready to go.
Yeah.
He's got to get this.
He don't want to lose momentum, does he? He wants to keep going. Oh.
Yeah. Mistake by Song, and Piotr is on him. No, back to beginning.
Was that a knockdown or did you just sort of slip or
More of a slip in it. I think with knockdowns, it depends on how you recover, as well. Like if you straight back to your feet.
And the trouble is the way. Oh,
Oh wow. Pretty much wheelbarrowed Jan
yeah.
there.
But the issue is the way Dana reacted to that. I thought it was a big KO or something. I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
it's a bit of a scramble. Like,
Heat at the moment, though, you think, oh, is he gone?
yeah,
Is he
that's
out?
true.
See, Piotr's getting a little more comfortable though, but he's
Definitely.
still. I don't think he's landed anything of significance, really, has he?
Oh,
Yeah,
the way he sort of turned then, I thought he got hurt, but
big left hand. You see, that combo. Piotr just landed off combo there and finished it with an uppercut. But
Song's
Song's
returning now.
answered straight away.
Yeah. Song won't be bullied, will he?
No.
They're both tough as nails, though, aren't they?
I won't give in. Don't know why that came into my head then.
I think this third round's going to be an absolute. Oh, these uppercuts! Bloody
Massive
hell!
uppercut by Jan there. But it doesn't affect Song.
No, Song's like
Even if he just
keep
there.
coming.
Oh, left hand by Song. Piotr can bob and weave all he wants, but as long as you're avoiding the punches.
Yeah. God.
This is a good fight. Bit of an unsung
Oh, Piotr got a takedown.
flick takedown by Piotr there. And he's in by guard.
This third round's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it is. Because it's potentially 2-0.
I guess with the sort of the bit of a knockdown and the takedown, this is probably Jan's round, though. It's difficult to tell. And cut him open.
Maybe the last 20 seconds has give Piotr a round, but it's not enough, is it?
It's difficult to tell, isn't it? It's probably one apiece, and all the marbles in this third one, and they're going to come out. Oh, bloody hell. That happened in his last fight with a big cut over his eye.
It's a
big
as well.
cut. That's the thing, is that some fighters are just susceptible to big cuts. It's what happened in his fight with Sandhagen, didn't it? The fight got called off. It's almost
Scar tissue, and there we go. Look, big
big
elbow by Song. Is this that uppercut? No, because Piotr got off a great combination where he finished it with just like a bloody Mike Tyson uppercut. There you go.
Oh, there.
Lennox Lewis would be proud of that.
Ooh, it's going to be a good third. I'm looking forward to it. Come on. 30 seconds feels forever sometimes, doesn't it? That's what I tell my wife anyway.
Yeah. Man, I know we've got to get up at the Sparrow's Fart to watch these, but you can't beat watching them live. It's not the same watching them at morning.
Well, we're in the third, by the way.
Yeah, third round, yeah. Nice spinning heel kick by Song. But Piotr's just standing there.
Oh.
Ooh. I think they're both comfortable, but they do respect each other, obviously, but they have to. So they're both exchanging. and landing. And Piotr,
Oh, did not work well for Piotr there.
in,
Still,
what
he
was that?
did.
It was like a destroyer droid
Yeah.
rolling around.
Oh, dude, he looked a bit dazed there.
Jab there for Song. Mm. Right. It's kind of all up in the air in this third round, isn't it? Third and final.
Yeah. But you don't know how they judge that second. The judge could have gave that to Song,
Could
at
have gone
least
for a
on one of
spinning,
the
spinning heel
cards.
kick by
Oh,
Piotr.
and then Song just
The
returns one.
answers with the same kick.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
right hand looks to stumble Piotr a little bit.
grabbed him by the
See,
leg.
not just threatening that takedown anymore either. He's
Yeah.
actually gripping his leg and trying, but obviously he knows when to bail, doesn't he? He
Yeah.
knows when
He's like,
Piotr
well,
is.
if I'm not getting it, let go. Yeah, good. Don't waste your time and energy. Oh, and Jan returns with his own takedown and then these flurry of punches. Both got similar game plan, haven't they, it seems?
Hmm. These jabs they're only small, but they are adding up and they
Yeah.
are stinging for both guys.
Song does look tired though.
Yeah. Come on, lads. 2.5 minutes left. Just over. See, same 18 significant strikes for both at this point in it.
Song did not get the takedown, didn't secure it. Close though.
Yeah.
These uppercuts are so
Ooh.
big from Jan, aren't they?
Yeah. This is a great fight. I need to tune in for more Song Yadong fights.
Oh, he's excellent.
Both his eyes are cut, I think.
Yeah.
Same spot. Mm. See, Pure like there, look, he was just standing there then when he just allowed Song to get off quite a few more jabs.
Mm,
But he does answer. And when he answers, he seems to land. Both a little fatigued.
yeah, both very tired.
This is a great fight. I'm really,
Excellent fight.
yeah, yeah.
The bantamweight division is a killer division, though. I mean,
It is.
literally everyone's an absolute monster.
So many good names in there as well, isn't there? Oof.
If one of them can look good in this last, minute that's about to come up, they've taken a round, I think, and taken the whole fight.
Mhm.
It's really there's literally all the marbles to play for still. Oh, yeah. Piotr's got a takedown last minute. If he just holds this now, he's won the whole fight, I'd say.
You reckon?
I think so. I think if he can hold him for this round, he's probably got the win. So he probably won the second and a good strong finish in the third. Unless Son can get up and do something. Come on, Son, you need to get up if you're gonna pull this off. But again, it's still close though.
Oh, very, very, very close.
Oh,
Thoroughly enjoyed this fight.
yeah, I have as well. Really, really good. That's 20 seconds left. Jan's on top. Songs cannot get up. Try to scramble out of it,
Although,
but
although Piotr, like, look at these strikes now. Piotr's actually outstruck him in every round.
yeah.
This late attempt at a choke with 5 seconds left, like a dart. And it's actually,
Was that a little illegal knee at the end?
give over.
Yeah, I reckon Piotr's got this, but we'll see how the judges score it. You never
You don't
know.
realize with the strikes, do you? Until that stat comes up at the end. I need. I'll wait until this decision and then I'll go and make another coffee. I wanted one to end at round one, but I won't have time. I Look at Uriah Faber stood there like my head still hurts after that kick you gave me, Piotr. That was a vicious knockout. That. See, although it was a different, still a good fight. Piotr isn't the same as what he was, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just different.
Yeah, definitely different. He looked very different as well here compared to his Marab fight. Was that his last fight? Who's he fought since?
I think it was. I think.
Song looks defeated. He knows. He seems to think, "Oh, I've lost this."
I mean,
But he looked like a real warrior, really good. And losing to Jan's no shame. You know,
no.
Jan's elite, isn't he? After I've bullied him all week.
You don't know though.
Yeah, you got to see how the judges call this. Don't get too excited, Jan. You've been on the wrong side of the scorecards a couple of times now.
See, Piotr's still ranked number 4. Wow. Unanimous. Piotr Jan.
Yeah, Petr Jan gets the decision win. 29-28. Yeah. A good fight though, really good. And Song looked like an absolute killer. I think the problem with Song, he's got everything. He's got all the attributes to be a really good fighter. I think he just needs to be able to just make those adjustments he needs, doesn't he? You know.
It was a very, very close. Piotr Jan won 4 of last 5 fights. Did that just say? No.
Because he done.
No, he didn't.
Might just be a typo. It was like the other day. Did you see in the ceremonials it said um Chito Vera 2 under his name and it didn't say Chito Vera, it said Chito Vera 2. Because
Oh,
obviously whoever's working at the UFC doing the idents has just copied Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Chito Vera 2 off his thing, copied and pasted it in, and they've got to take the 2 off, haven't they?
yeah, yeah. They've happened. It's happened a few times, hasn't it?
Yeah, it happens all the time. It's like, who cares? You know, it's on the fly, isn't it? You know,
WWE, they're terrible for it.
awful.
Right, I'm gonna just make a quick brew. I won't be a
No, no.
moment. Oh, hang on, let's just see who's in crowd first.
No.
I like watching these. I don't know why.
Pantoja. 5-0.
Michael Chandler, did that come up as? I'm getting botches everywhere here. Even DC just said something. Then it went Michael Chandler. There's Vittori behind him. Look,
There's Michael
there
Chandler.
he is.
What a hunk.
Conor
Donald
McGregor.
Trump.
DJT. You see, I'm not about to at all get into a political thing, but when it's like, oh, it's the most hated guy on earth, you're like, have you ever come to a UFC event? The fans think different. Dana can't contain his excitement. Still got an hard on over Ngannou getting knocked out, I think. I'm just gonna get a coffee.
How about that? But yeah, Song versus Yan. Really, really fun fight. I'm glad Yan wasn't on the wrong side of a decision there. I think, you know, that last minute of the third secured it for him. But no, I felt like it could have flopped either way. That last minute was the real decider, I think, for both guys. And There's a lot of potential for Song in the future, definitely. I wonder where I wonder who they both fight next. Jan versus Cejudo. That'd be a really, really good fight to make next. But I don't know what the rankings are. What's everyone ranked? Well, unless you do Corey versus Piotr too. Right, bantamweight. Yeah, Corey's third, Piotr's fourth. So you could put them together again, rematch. Both coming off wins. Um, you got Cejudo and Song, both coming off losses, both ranked sixth and seventh. That might be good then. Cejudo versus Song. But there's so much going on in this division. You know, it's like what's going to happen with the title fight tonight? Where does that place everyone? And then after that, where does everyone fall? You know, and then at 300, you've got Figgy versus Corey Sandhagen. Not Corey Sandhagen, Cody Garbrandt. And if Figgy does well in that fight, I think they'll push him up quite quick because you know he's a big, big name, former champion. You could see him move up quite easily, I think. So where do you place him? So you could do Figgy versus Jan next. Ah, there's so many options. And I think that's what's so good about the bantamweight division is it's just that top 10 is just pure killers, you know. And talking of the top 10, Umar's just moved into there, so who does Umar fight next? You know, he could fight Rob Font, maybe. That's probably a good shout. Or he could fight Song. There's so many options. It's a killer division. But it seems, Marab weighed in as well, didn't he, for to be the backup fighter today. So it's likely he's next in line for the title. He has to be, right? I know Sean's itching to move up, but you know, I think you can't have just one defense and move up. I'd say beat your top five or at least your top three and then move up. Um, let everyone get that Connor treatment.
Oh, it's your main event now. JDM and Gilbert Burns.
I think this is either gonna be a snooze fest or a banger. There's gonna be like no in between.
Did you hear me with Blender at quarter
No.
morning?
You poor mum. He's at it again.
It's just a promo of JDM now. He's got a nose like a pug.
I know they get twatted around, don't they? The thing is, like, because they're fighters, you know, they can't go and go right. Oh, I'll get cosmetic surgery, or whatever. I'll get my nose fixed because you could get a broken nose fixed easily. Like
Yeah.
that, they'll just break it again, don't they, and place it. But because he's a fighter, he can't take that much time off. Because how long does it take for your nose to heal properly and stuff, you know?
Mm. Gilbert Burns is a great answer for anyone, though. He's always a great fight to watch.
Always. 37 though, isn't it?
To be fighting at this level as a welterweight,
And this good as well. It's not like he's. I think it's always like when people talk about primes and stuff like, well, uh, like, oh, that fighter's not in his prime. When people are like, oh, well, he's 34. Gilbert Burns is 37 or whatever. People age so differently, don't they?
oh yeah,
Gilbert don't move around like he's 37.
oh no, it's Gilbert's like he's a fantastic fighter, and I still don't think he gets the respect he deserves. Nearly champion, but I don't think enough people know what he's actually capable
He
of.
nearly finished Usman, didn't he, in the first? Nearly
Yeah.
got him out of there.
Look at that against Luke. That's just smash over, and then I love that when he raises his hands.
I think what tarnishes stuff for Gilbert is he's got quite a few losses at lightweight, hasn't he? I think that's the problem. I think that's why people reflect on it badly. But you think, well, he was
Did Dan Hooker
clearly,
beat him?
huh?
Did Dan Hooker beat him?
Yeah, knocked him out. But that's the problem when you're fighting at a weight below. That that weight cut's not always good for you. You know, it can really, really just knacker you out and just make you so susceptible to being dropped.
Oof, Megan O'Leary. You want at this time in the morning? Of course, he's got AC/DC as his theme. Do you remember that? It used to be on what was the gaming channel. I'm talking about 2003, where it was TNT. I think that might have been the channel, TNT, and it was like a gaming thing where they'd never talk about like the newest games and stuff. It was like really niche.
I don't remember. Hmm.
John Anik, hard nosed in more ways than one.
He's funny, Alec, isn't he? My
I
favorite
really
one is
like
that one.
him.
It's all about when he's banging about someone in a court case for his kids. You're like, why are you even bringing this up, Alec? You
Oh
know.
yeah, oh yeah. Actually, like I think Anik, Felder, and maybe even Bisping's probably my favourites. I think they're really good.
I love Bisping on the commentary. I know a lot of people don't like him. Um, I think he's really funny. He's got good analysis. I think though he probably shows a bit too much favoritism, but it's just unfortunate. It's just the way it goes. No one,
They,
unless
they've all done it.
yeah,
You know. Do you remember Cruz in the Conor and Khabib fight? He's wearing Khabib out. And even Joe Rogan says like, I don't think he's wearing him out. He's getting smashed. It's the Homer
yeah. Me,
Simpson
me and
approach, isn't it?
Cruz are on the same page.
Yeah. He just adjusted his collar. That's all that we're doing. Yeah.
But the thing is, I think that's what makes it difficult with commentary. Is like I think sometimes they've almost set out a narrative, right? Okay, you're for this guy, so I'll go for this guy. We'll kind of say the opposite of things. It's like it makes it tricky, doesn't it? Because it does seem like that's the way it's set. Sometimes it's like, right, I'll push forward for this guy and to kind of keep sort of any divisions clear,
Yeah, I
Especially
guess.
in like WWE, I know that's even with that sort of commentary, it's even more so, isn't it? Tell you what, though, Michael Cole's been well good on commentary since Vince has left. Like, really good.
Well, he ain't in his lug. Oh,
Yeah.
is he? What time did we get up, Dwayne? We started at 3, didn't we? Because I've got a log.
Yeah, 3.
Got a log math.
Well, you probably got up about 2:30, thereabouts, 2:40, I think.
Yeah, and it's now, yeah, and then I'll put 3:45 in. I've got to log everything, every coffee I have,
Yeah.
everything. I ain't got OCD, by the way, just for anyone listening. Well, I've got a touch of that, but not for this. It's not like I wake up, I have to write everything down. Gilbert Burns with the cornrows thing. At
Yeah.
least he don't look like 11 from Stranger Things anymore. That were a weird look, that, wasn't it?
With his
I
blue
tweeted him and I'm
dungarees.
pretty sure he liked it.
Oh, did it?
I think so.
It's a bugger with Twitter, isn't it? Sometimes these fighters will see it, they'll like it, and then you think, I wish you'd have shared it, mate. And then you got me a million followers.
Do you remember who was the first one? Oh, because
um,
Diego Sanchez follows us, doesn't he?
yeah, because
And
I was horrible to him.
yeah, and then you fucking dog legged back round though, didn't you? Because we were on about Triller.
Well, no, it was about Eagle FC, and I said it's becoming the next Triller, putting on, you know, Kevin Lee versus Diego Sanchez. These fights shouldn't be happening, and they shouldn't. But Sanchez proved me wrong. I mean, he lost, but he looked bloody good against Kevin Lee. Oh,
Yeah.
Kevin Lee's out of retirement again, isn't he?
Oh well, I'll have to mark that on my diary. I think Yeah, because we thought before. Do you remember like came up like
Gilbert's
Sancho,
just going up the steps now with the
yeah,
same.
crawling,
Yeah, perfect.
and he's just doing this.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, when Diego followed us, I remember at the time we're like, oh my god, oh my, and then you're like, it's a follow on Twitter. No one cares, you know.
I know, literally. Nobody's interested. I think Paddy's like one of our tweets as well.
Gate
And
has.
JJ. And what's his name? The wrestler as well. He liked one of ours before, didn't he? Like the thing you did with Scott Steiner.
Oh, right
Um,
back.
yeah, right back. That's it. Yeah, he said to go to the gym once. I've
Yeah,
got the largest peaks in the world.
because I'm a genetic freak. 10 years difference between these two.
Insane, isn't it?
You wonder if that's going to play a factor.
Really could, but depends how Gilbert looks after coming off that injury as well.
Mm.
Look how old that video is of Gilbert there.
Yeah. Who have I got for this? Oh, I've got Jack by decision.
Could definitely come in. I ain't got any bets on this card. I got none.
I've just seen the thumbnail for the live. Straight into it, Bruce. Wait out, wait announcements. Gilbert is the underdog. Wow.
Mm.
Who was Gilbert's last fight?
Bilal Muhammad.
Well, yeah, it was because he hurt his shoulder, didn't
Yeah. It's funny that, isn't it? You know, people are like, oh, well, he got an injury, so it don't count. And then the next fighter, it's like, well, this guy got an injury, and yeah, screw him, it's his fault. You know, it's like, don't make
he?
sense, does it?
It's Bilal and no one cares.
Yeah.
Let's move this.
So, Gilbert Burns versus Jack Della, Maddalena, about to start round one.
Yeah, here we go.
Ooh.
No touch of gloves. See, the arena's still filling up. If I bought a ticket for these prices, I'd be there since the early prelims.
Literally. I'd be there. I'd help them set the octagon up. I'd be there that early. So you going for this one? Who's your pick, Mark?
I think I'm still gonna go for Jack, but Gilbert's no joke, and I do really like him as a fighter. I just
Mm.
think youth may be a part of it.
That
You
10
can't
years difference is a big, big gap, isn't it? You
you could
know.
argue against like youth versus experience, but Jesus, it sounds like the Ronald Reagan campaign. That, but
I'm gonna pick Burns tentatively, but my heart wants JDM to win. I really, really want JDM to win this. Just
quite a
because I
jump as well. Rank 11 to rank
oh
4. Look at that, Burns.
oh right God. Burns has got him on his back. Oh, he was securing in the choke there. Thought it was
Mhm.
over for him.
See, dragged him back down. He's in a good position, but it's early in the fight. They're not sweaty.
Yeah, that's true. Which makes it harder for JDM though, doesn't it? If he's not sweaty, harder to
Yeah.
get out.
But just more energy. So it's like he's up. Well,
Yeah,
he's up
yeah,
against the
good.
fence. Gilbert's pressuring him early on, isn't he? We're only 90 seconds into this fight, and
I think it's Burns' path to victory here, though. He's a strong, very, very strong grappler. He just needs to do this for 3 rounds, and he could get it in the bag. But JDM's always so dangerous, and I think something could happen coming out of the clinch. Big elbow. He'll be ready for it.
Hamzat wanted none of Gilbert's grappling, did he?
Yeah, and he said that as well, didn't he? They said, "Oh, why weren't you going to the ground more?" So well, he got my arm, and I was like, "Nah, he's not having that."
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh, almost an illegal knee by JDM.
almost, yeah. Do you remember when Burns when he fought Hamzat and Hamzat was on the floor and he ran over and tried to kick him in the head. I was like, whoa, you're lucky
Yeah.
that missed. You're lucky that missed, Burns.
I noticed how we don't talk about that when we talk about that fight.
Yeah.
Back to a standing bang. I think in the striking exchanges, they're both at the minute because not much has really been exchanged. Feeling each other out this process. Gilbert's got a good couple of calf kicks out though. They seem to talk about it every single UFC, don't they? The calf kicks.
Yeah. Well, it's
'Cause
the
it
new
does
meta, isn't
balls
it?
up your whole equilibrium.
It's the new technique, isn't it? Or that not that new, but it's the path to victory now, the calf kicks.
Especially on a lead leg. Can eliminate, well, help to eliminate power shots and stuff, can't it?
But I think we're going to start seeing even more leg breaks, you know. I think because the calf kicks are becoming
Oh,
such a.
left hand by JDM.
Oh! Oh, I
Gilbert's.
thought
No,
he'd finished Burns then. Yeah, I mean, because the calf kicks become such an integral part of the sport, the defense for him's going to get even better and better.
yeah. Oh,
JDM's giving him
good
a lot of
exchange.
problems on the feet there, isn't he?
I like that. I like that little half smile that Burns does. That little cocky. Yeah.
I really don't know. I want to win now, actually.
I like them both. Nice left hand and then body shot by JDM.
That's the problem. When you like both fighters, you're like, oh, makes it
Yeah,
difficult.
no. Can we not just be friends?
Yeah.
Don't
It just,
forget, we've still got the UFC debut of Michael Venom Page up next against Kevin Holland.
and then Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint-Denis.
Mm.
Going to be a banger. 5 rounds as well.
It is, yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
see these two every time they get like sort of close and they start exchanging. The camera angle's been shoddy on this fight so far. You can't tell anything.
They need those PFL ref cams, don't they? Have you seen those?
Oh yeah, like body cams. Why don't we just have the fighters with a GoPro on their head? See, JDM so far has outstruck him in this round, but takedown by Burns at the end of the round.
Yeah.
And a good few strikes for good measure. 7
But
seconds left.
JDM's not just taking it, though. He's throwing a lot back up.
No.
Big up kicks. I'd say Gilbert's taken that first, 10-9, I'd say. Just because of the takedowns. 2 takedowns, bit of control time.
Mm.
And that's the thing, with the strikes, you know, it's not like the judges are there with a clicker, is it? You know, the judges aren't there going, right,
Yeah.
well, that's not the way it works. I almost kind of wish they didn't share the stats with us till after. Because it then makes me think, oh, well, this fighter's winning this round. And then you're like, but the judges aren't seeing it necessarily that way, you know?
Yeah. Well, aren't those strikes? They're like, are they not unofficial?
Yeah, they've got to be right. They can't be.
Stay on the outside.
Huh.
I miss that place. I'd give a bollock to be living in that country again. Tuivasa and Tagora. That's a really good fight.
I hope Ty gets it done, though. He can't.
I hope Ty knocks him out in 60 seconds and we see another shoey. It's been too long since we've seen a live shoey.
So stay on the outside. Oh, round 2, here we go. I forgot to say that. So if he's staying on the outside, we should see something a bit different here then, because it'd be harder for Burns to get those takedowns, won't it?
Yeah.
Because he'll have to make that distance up. And he's got, what, a 2-inch reach advantage? Yeah, big leg kick.
Mm-hmm.
Head kick, I guess. Yeah, I know. I always say that leg kick. I'm like, it's not a leg kick, is it? You don't say a hand punch, you know. Oh, have I crashed?
Yeah, your screen's frozen.
Try to come back.
See Gilbert still smiling. Oh, come for a single leg. Can he complete it? Yes. Got his arm wrapped around and his neck.
So I won't be a second. Just restarting my camera.
No, you're right. See Gilbert there. It's come up on the stats. 4 out of 4 takedowns. But JDM's actually he's battling well. It's up against the fence though.
There we are. There's my lovely mug.
Oh, there you go. Right, I've just seen on my stream there. Am I going bald?
No.
Or
Yeah,
is it
not
just
Mark. Don't forget you've got a big bright light on your face, Mark, and stuff, you know.
No, but it just looks like there's a pure line of nothing.
It's just the light reflecting off it, don't worry. You're not
I
bald.
know I'm going grey, I know that, but
Oh, join the club. Oh, big
oh,
elbow.
nice elbow. But it didn't phase JDM though, did it? He's
That's the
still
thing, they're both so tough. I don't really see a finish in this fight. And that's why I worry for JDM, because I think if he's going to
face is
get the
looking
win, he's got to get
bruised.
the finish.
Looks like it could star in Deliverance. Just give him a banjo and away he goes. Paulo Costa can play Burt Reynolds.
He's handsome enough.
Yeah. Like a young Burt Reynolds. See Gilbert chasing him down then, but nothing
You
happened.
see that big
Oh,
wide
like a what do you call Chris Jericho's new finisher?
Oh, I don't remember. Terrible though.
As a finisher, yeah.
Because that's the thing he was talking about that
Nice clipping,
Jericho.
clipping right hand there for Gilbert.
Oh,
Oh, JDM chasing him down.
oh, Gilbert's hurt. I think, and he's backing off. He seems concerned.
2 minutes
Oh
left
no, he
on as
turns it
well.
back.
Still a long time.
And
I
the
don't know
issue
why I
is,
do that. I start bobbing from my comfy armchair.
oh,
Hmm.
oh, JD might get a finish here. Actually,
He's definitely got this round so far.
definitely. But the issue is when you're fighting on the outside like that, you get too excited and start coming in, and then Burns could grab him at any point.
Yeah, you can never write Gilbert Burns off.
No, never. Such a good fighter.
That's the thing, right? What we spoke about before this, obviously there's a 10-year age difference in these, but Burns never looks it.
No.
You never put like
Oh, he stung
massive right
JDM then,
hand
didn't
like
he?
Burns there. JDM is the shit that won't flush though. He's just
Yeah.
there. Excellent takedown though by Burns. Bit of a scramble.
Put him under the neck.
Got his neck, but no, he's like
JDM's
under his
looking at the
arm.
clock. He's got, right, how long have I got? Oh, a minute of this.
Yeah.
Minute of torture.
Back to his feet. Look at that. Straight back down. Oh, oh no. Yeah, Burns' losses over the past few years, you put it down to either unfortunate or just the other guy was the better dude. You never put it
Yeah.
down to always getting seasoned. Burns on your back though, Jesus Christ. It's not what you want. He's in an awkward predicament here. There's 20 seconds left, but if Burns look,
Oh, he's fighting for his life in a JDM.
yeah, can't blame him either. He's got that anaconda around him.
Think this is probably secured Burns around, you know.
This one, do you reckon?
Think so. Because I don't think JDM was too far in the striking. I mean, he got good whacks in there, but so did Gilbert. And a minute of control time and attempting to go for submissions. But
There's
what a
that
flurry that
other
is, though.
combo that JDM got off.
Yeah. Could be one apiece, couldn't it? But I think it's 2 rounds up for Gilbert so far. You just don't know what the judges see, though, do you? And how they're deciding. And they don't have monitors, do they? Which is ridiculous. So they literally only see it from one angle.
It is, yeah, it's daft as that. And they're all sat next to each other as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. You'd think they'd spread them out, wouldn't you?
think this round, yeah, it could all be down to this one, this
Yeah.
third and final.
Right. I think JDM's going to get a TKO in this third round. Nearly our third round kicking off.
Yep. Straight jab from Jack. Mm.
Oh,
Ooh, nice right hand by Jack. That Burns' his issue though. That when he jumped into that.
yeah. Plonked into it. And that's the thing, if JDM fights from the outside, Burns has got to come to him to get his offense off because JDM's got that big reach, hasn't he? Oh. Oh,
Oh my God, JDM.
come on, man. Oh, got him flush on the button there, right in his nose. No, fire, JDM, don't get caught. No.
Defending well so far. He's on one leg.
Yeah. Swinging out some punches. Come on. Stay up, Jack. Stay up. Sound like Connor. Stay on your feet. Nice. Yeah, I do think JDM hurt Gilbert a lot there, and Burns wants none of it now.
Did, but
That?
Burns is in a good spot here. Look at all the weight he's putting on Jack's
Oh
left shoulder.
yeah. Oh, I'd tap from that. But I'm too uncomfy. Get off me.
You're over.
Oh, I feel me dinner coming up. Get off me.
See that position. Do you remember when Khabib used to just lock your legs in that position? You're up against them, you can't do a thing.
Yeah.
That must be so demoralizing and defeating.
Because that's the thing. If you can't do anything, you're knacked, aren't you?
Yeah.
JDM has to get up. He's down on the cards. He has to be.
Surely.
Yeah, it could be 2 rounds down already, you know.
Back to his no, I was just about to say he's back to his feet, but Burns drags him down again. Oh my
Oh,
Gilbert.
not under. He's okay. But at least Gilbert's going for the finish because, you know, Burns could just lay here and win. And I'm glad he's not. I'm glad he's at least trying to go for a finish.
It's not, I don't think it's in Gilbert's sort of repertoire, is it? Just to lay and pray. Oh, that was nice. Nice by
Come
Jack.
on! Oh, big knee!
Oh my God.
Yeah! Come on! JDM's
Jack
on
with a huge knee.
Yes!
TKO. TKO.
Come
That's
on,
it
ref.
done,
What do you
surely.
call it, mate? Call it, ref.
Oh my God, Jack.
What's
What
going
a
on?
comeback. Done, surely. Yep. Oh, Gilbert. Gilbert, mate.
Oh, it's JDM, third round KO. The ref, what was going on there?
Oh,
Gilbert's dripping in blood. Oh my God. Is this ref an idiot? I'm upset he didn't stop that earlier.
that knee was perfect.
Perfectly placed. Bloody hell. Gosh.
I mean, Gilbert were winning that as well, though. But there you go, the replay. Check this out. What a fantastic comeback.
Amazing. I said it as well, though, didn't I? Literally.
Look, because Gilbert's in an awkward position there, and it look.
Bang! Oh, that knee. Perfect. I did say that I literally said, "All right, a third round TKO's incoming." I knew. Bloody hell. Well done, JDM. Made a mega star out of JDM tonight. He's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be top 5 now. What a perfectly placed knee. I'm so confused what the ref was doing then.
Probably had a bet on Gilbert.
And I know he's probably giving Burns the benefit of the doubt, but come on, man. It's so many unnecessary strikes he took there. I was like, it's over. Whew. JDM's a killer, isn't he? Bloody hell.
That was crazy.
And there's no shame in losing grappling exchanges with Burns, you know.
I know. See, like that, like what we were talking about earlier, that wasn't like that loss wasn't due to age or fatigue or anything like that.
Yeah,
It
he
was just
got caught perfectly on the button, but I mean, bloody hell. What a knee to the button there.
oh yeah.
Perfect. JDM wasted no opportunity, did he?
He couldn't afford to though, could he?
That's why it's a shame that we can't get up, the clips while the Zoom's still recording. Because you could stick that up now, couldn't you? The knockout reaction while we're waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a shame. Blood. Well done. Well done, Jackie
Well
boy.
deserved. Well deserved.
What a weird celebration he did. You see him, he just went, right, I'm gonna pop to Luke. Ooh, what a bloody fight.
Well done though to Jack. I'll be honest, because I mean Dwayne's been talking about him this week. 'Cause I think he's one of Dwayne's favorites. As much as I love my Aussie fighters, I'm kind of writing him off a little bit, and I just put him on my bet just for fun. But that knee, look at that replay, huge knee, perfect time in the fight as well for Jack to get that comeback. I think the stoppage was a little bit late though, but you know, Big Dan's last reference for the evening. See, where does Yadong go from here, though? Calling out Shavkat, that is a big name.
It's a big
What do you
name.
think?
It's the right opponent, I think, because they're sort of the big two contenders coming up, and they're gonna have to fight each other at some point. But if I'm Dana, I'm not putting my two big contenders against each other yet. No way. That's a fight you can. Shavkat versus JDM is a fight you could do now or 3 years down the line. You know, don't waste it yet.
Well,
Let both of these become big stars. You know,
and then you get a super fight.
exactly. It's silly
You
to put
lads,
them
you lads
against each
going to
other
watch
now.
City v Liverpool? Dwayne, mate, I'm not a football man. Sorry, mate.
No, sorry, I won't be. I'm not a football guy at all. I mean, I'll look at the Leeds results and
There's
that's it.
Bilal. Who cares, eh?
That's the pizza guy, isn't he?
Who?
Dave Portney.
I
He,
don't know.
he, he owns Barstool Sports.
All
He does
right.
pizza reviews, and he just goes
PSP.
around New York and he just eats one bite and just gives scores like, oh, there's Glover.
Yeah.
Is that
Ah,
Gilbert?
his Glover just looks. You just want a pint with him, don't you?
I know he's loving his retirement in now, Glover. He loves it.
This is the fans' main event, though. This is Kevin Holland. I think this is the best fight that you could make for MVP to debut.
Yeah, I think I'm good picking MVP now. You know, and after I've trashed MVP all week, I now think I'm picking him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's not good enough. He sucks, and it's not like he does suck. I just don't know if he's UFC level. It's tricky to know. Depends how much they both mess around.
That was I was just saying as you went for a pish, that was probably the best, not timed knee just for the knockout, but as in it couldn't have been a better time for Jack.
Perfect. Perfect time in the
Down
fight.
potentially
Perfect
two
time in his
rounds.
career. Literally perfect. And that's the thing. I think that's we say it all the time. It's that championship mindset that I think
Yeah.
that's what really makes you great is that ability to even when you're down and you're gonna, you are way down on the cards.
Oh yeah.
You don't deter, and you just great because there's not luck. That was perfectly placed. God, there's like 9 former champions on this 300 card, didn't there? Crazy.
I seen something earlier that was Brock Lesnar rumored to you like, oh shut up. Just stirring it up, innit? It's just does not mean a thing.
Yeah. That was weird then. So it's in Kayla Harrison, 2-time Olympic champion, which is great, but she's also an MMA champion as well. And I think she's a kickboxing champion. So as they didn't put that there.
Yeah. Depends how they oh, usually depends on the day how they want to market it, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it is a banging card. It's just, I guess this co-main event Daniel's talking about ain't happening.
Well, I think he's one of them like maybe something didn't work out and he's just hoping everyone else forgets.
Yeah. I won't say too much on the stream because I don't know if YouTube sort of clocks that kind of thing. But did you hear about Cody Garbrandt? He was saying in an interview he was looking at, uh, finishing it literally a few
What?
fights ago. You know.
Figure
No. Cody Garbrandt was talking about finishing himself off, a few fights ago.
really? What? Because of the losses and stuff.
Yeah, he just said he was depressed and, was worried about it.
I mean, man, we've all had struggles, but
Mm.
you
That's
know,
why it's why it upsets me, when like, they give all these people abuse on Twitter and stuff. You think, don't know what's going on in their heads. Leave them alone. I'm all up for a laugh, but come on, leave them be, mate.
the mad thing about that kind of stuff is like celebrity, right? Whoever it is, from Cody Garbrandt to Charlotte Crosby from Geordie Shore or something, you see selected parts of their life and you judge their entire
I
character on
know.
them selected parts. It's like people watching these now and going, "Oh, Dwayne's a dick and Mark's a wanker." You're like, you've seen us very tired at this time of the morning
Yeah,
once a month. You know what I
exactly
mean?
right.
It
It's
just
too
it
much,
just it
isn't it?
shocks me. And look at them, right? Off topic. Jamal Hill's tattoos. Just as we're talking about people, right? I'm saying I'm personally going for his tattoo artist there. They are
Terrible.
terrible. Jamal Hill, man. I remember when he knocked out Jimmy Crute, I could have cried. I really like Jimmy, but he just,
He's not good enough, is he? He's a great fighter, really fun, but sometimes that's it.
yeah, yeah. I can't believe people are complaining at this card when you've got Gaethje v Holloway.
It's insane, isn't it? It's a massive card. I think the only problem, like we said, is Dana hyped up the main event too much.
Yeah,
And I do think, and I love Zhang Weili, she's my favorite fighter, but she should be fighting Grasso, I think. I mean, what a super fight that would have been. It would have been amazing.
I mean, this is it's a good fight for her to have, but because we know the level of Zhang, you
Yeah,
kind of think, well, we want more now. Like as in we've seen her in this weight class, move on.
yeah.
But this is got to be the last one, surely, at this weight.
I guess. Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? The only fight.
The UFC. 300 prelims, and Yuri Prohaska and Aljamain Sterling are on there. Their last fights were title fights.
God. Wait, so they're on the prelims. That's only 4 fights on the main card, though.
On the main card.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, because if Yuri
BMF, Zhang,
Charles
light,
versus our man.
light heavyweight.
So Alex and Hill, Zhang versus Yan Xianan, Justin versus Max, Charles versus our man. That's only 4 fights. Unless I guess Justin versus Max is 5 rounds. Zhang versus Yan is 5 rounds. Alex versus
Yeah.
Hill's 5 rounds. I guess maybe that's why. I guess we're getting an extra 2 rounds and losing a fight. Because he said he's still got a co-main to announce. But
It's getting a bit
don't know.
late now, though, isn't it?
That's not going to happen, is it? I'm surprised Yuri and Ratchet Cat on the main card.
Yeah.
I think that might change nearer the time, you know. So, because you can't have 4 fights on your main card, you need 5. Yeah. This is going to be a fun fight, isn't it?
Kevin Holland is probably the biggest 360 for fans. You know, that as in because people hated him at first, but then he just started proving himself, you know.
I
And
really liked him, and then I went off him after he fought Chiesa. And just the way he was talking to the journalist was really weird. Like he had this really weird vibe about him afterwards. He was like, "Oh, you knew? Yeah, I can tell." And I was like, "Why are you saying that to a journalist?" And then he was like, he's like, "Yeah, Chiesa should retire. He sucks. He's not good enough." And you know, it's like, "Come on, Holland, chill out, mate. You were crying your last fight that you were never going to fight again. You know, you've had one. You know, you've had a win, and then you jumped all on it.
I
I'm
think
like, just chill out a bit."
well, Chiesa's almost in that territory we similar to like Laba, where he talks a hell of a lot,
Yeah.
but it's to get a round one submission over Michael Chiesa is a big feat.
Oh, definitely, 100%. But I just felt like, you know, I might chill out a bit, mate. You know, especially Chiesa is, you know,
There it is.
nice guy. Leave him alone.
I think especially though, he was maybe on a bit of a pedestal because he's not known for his grappling. Do you
Yeah.
remember that when the Hamzat fight got turned around on him, and he even said in the interview, he was like, "This ain't good for me because everyone knows that I can't wrestle."
That was a right stitch up. That I was annoyed with Hamzat missing all that weight. Just ruined the whole card, and because no one was prepared for the fights that they got. You know,
Yeah.
my boy bloody Li Jingliang didn't get to wear his suit, then got robbed.
Been
And
practicing
that's
English,
yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah, I know he'd practiced a little speech. He had his
Who
suit ready, and he
who
got
was
robbed
the
in his
one?
fight. Joke.
It must have been a welterweight. Would have been Shavkat, will it? But where someone said after my fight, come and interview me because he's not English. I can't remember who it was now.
Oh
You're
yeah.
expecting big things, and then he's went, "I want to fight Stephen Thompson," and that was it. You're like, "All right, well, I was gonna get a water. I can't have another coffee. I'll be bouncing."
Oh. So MVP versus Kevin Holland. It's going to be a fun fight. This
Got Undertaker in the theme music. Listen,
does it? It's not Undertaker music. That's his music. That. What a fun entrance.
see, you could be one of those dudes who hates wrestling, but everyone knows and loves Undertaker.
And well, I told you before when I was watching Mania a few years ago when my gran was like, "Oh, can I watch that Undertaker entrance from yesterday?" I was like, "Yeah, right. If you want,
Yeah,
put it on there. Like, lovely, right? I'm off."
yeah. Not bothered about him fighting.
Yeah, just want to see him walk. Fair enough.
To be fair, that's longer than his matches in recent years, isn't it?
And,
Man,
yes,
this is long
strange.
overdue.
I
This
know.
debut.
Strange that he's coming out to Izzy's music though. Really weird.
Yeah. And he's dancing like, is he?
Gonna be copyright infringement.
I keep banging on about that, the one that I'd watched, but that's where Izzy did the dances, the flips and all that. And
I like the big entrances.
I wish they had a big Titantron like they did in wrestling.
Yeah.
MVP, Montel Vontavious Porter. Here we go. This is such. I sound like I'm sucking Dana off here, but the matchmaking. He's got Patrick Stewart as a bodyguard. Look on left. This is such good matchmaking, though. You couldn't ask for a better match stylistically for his debut.
Perfect fight, isn't it? Patrick Stewart. I love that clip of you've seen extras, haven't you? With
Yeah,
Patrick
yeah,
Stewart. Yeah. And all the clothes have fallen off, and I've seen
yeah,
everything.
yeah. But I've seen everything. She's naked. I love the Ian McKellen one where he's like, "How does he act so well?" You see, I'm not actually a wizard. And he looks at him like, yeah, and he goes, "You're confused."
Syrian, Syrian, Syrian. You shall not pass. Syrian, Syrian, Syrian.
That show don't get enough credit. I thought it was genius because there's an A-lister in every episode.
It's golden, isn't it? It is an Daniel Radcliffe with a condom rolled in
Oh
half.
yeah, fags. Yeah,
Why have you unravelled it? Get prepared,
yeah. There's one with Orlando Bloom, isn't there? And
Yeah.
someone I know. I won't go into why on the stream because it's one of them stories that sounds made up, but it's genuinely true. But I'll just say that someone I know, she was at the Pirates of the Caribbean premiere
Yeah.
with a fella, and Orlando Bloom was there, and apparently he'd said, "Who's that?" He said, "Oh, that's XYZ." He said, "Oh, I like blondes." I told my uncle a few years ago, he's like, "Can hell imagine that, Orlando Bloom, here you are." Let's just, I'm not going to say oh, actually, but still got the Undertaker gong going through. See if Kevin Holland can top that entrance then,
Doubt it.
Triple H.
I still think I know I suck him off all the time, but I think Connor's entrance against Khabib's still up there as one of the best. With all the green smoke and that, it's just looks
Um,
so cool. I mean, he got battered, but still good.
we've said a few times that fight itself, we could probably do a video on that actually, because it is such a historic
Oh,
event
it
and
is, isn't
fight,
it? It really
We'll
is.
talk about that after. But like the build up to it, we've said it before, it's like a movie
Mm.
and the fight itself, but
And the ending's like a movie as well. I've never seen anything like it.
yeah, feels very ominous, doesn't it? Like as if they were I mean, the second fight wasn't warranted, but like they could do it and it'd sell like hotcakes anyway.
Yeah. It felt like we were going to get a rematch one day, but it's fair enough.
See, Kevin's one of them fighters. So's MVP, to be fair, they both are. That's what makes it great. Is just so unpredictable. They're
Yeah.
so out there. He's got a boxing stance and he'll come in grapple you and all. It's just weird. You'd hate to fight him. I'd hate to fight anyone, to be honest.
I know. I read that so wrong then. It was like Kevin Holland, one of 3 finishes from the bottom. I was like, what? He did the rear view by Naomi Banks.
Like he's just got in octagon clapping cheeks.
Rikishi. He does the stink face.
Donald Trump stood there. So what's his name? And this one's name and his name. Doesn't have a clue.
He won't do, will he?
He's been at a lot though of these
Oh, he
events.
goes to loads of them. It's like when Dana left at the end of the Colby fight and he left straight away and he's like, oh, he's ditching Colby already. I was like, so chill out, mate. You know, he's a bloody former president. He's got to go. You know,
Yeah.
he's security. He's got to leave now because what? He's going to be stuck in the crowds. Is he? Yeah, get a life, mate.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to see a lot of showboating in this fight.
I do.
I think it's going to go opposite way.
Yeah,
And there's a lot on the line for MVP. His UFC debut.
but he
And
could
for
just
Kevin.
come in and doing a Chandler, you know. Come in, I'll be as entertaining as possible. That's all I'm here for.
Yeah, this is long overdue though, this debut.
100%.
I think one of the only times that they've missed the boat with a fighter that should have come to UFC is Fedor.
Mm. Well, definitely. Fedor should have come. Askren should have come earlier. Chandler should have come earlier. MVP should have come earlier.
Thing is, like, you know, we've said this before, even with Askren, you created a star in Masvidal with
Yeah.
Askren. And then with Chandler, we've got every single one of his fights have been bangers.
But the thing
Look,
is,
look at the ref there. He just wanted to get his guns and make sure the camera's on me, make sure, right, okay, yeah, you got him? Right, let's go.
right, and here we have Kevin Holland versus a debuting Michael Venom Page.
Page, round 1, touch of gloves.
Right, what's your pick for this fight, Mark?
I'm still going Kevin Holland.
I know I've been picking Kevin Holland all week, but I've just got a funny feeling MVP is going to get this done.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there is a bit of showboating already. I've shut me up. About
Both
30 seconds
big,
ago, I
wide
don't think we're going to
stances.
see many showboating techniques.
If Kevin grapples, he should win, but I don't know if he's gonna.
It's, oh.
Oh!
Oh my God. Look at him. What the hell? Yeah, I needed to retract my previous statement of no showing off.
I think that's the thing. I think even if MVP doesn't win here tonight, he's here to make a big name for himself.
Oh, yeah. So Kevin can't get. It seems like he's lost his patience there and just threw everything, didn't he? He's got MVP pressed up against the fence, a couple of shoulder strikes, but MVP's fine here.
Yeah.
Not in any danger.
Do you hear MVP in the build up to this fight said, "Oh, you're going to see the first live podcast in the middle of a fight because we're going to talk."
Kevin doesn't really do much of that anymore, does he? He just maybe he started taking it more serious. I don't know.
And also a higher level of opponent as well. You know, he could do that before, and it's like, right, I have got to concentrate now.
You remember the one where that Jacare Souza, where it knocked him out from his guard? It was weird.
Yeah.
Stood there, and led there, and he said, "I had a dream about this," and then he just knocked him out. Right, Page back to that familiar sort of stance. It allows him just to throw, and you don't see it though, doesn't it? See, Kevin's
I thought he finished Kevin then.
Huge elbow by
froze in place for a minute, didn't he? I thought, is he knocked out, stood up? Oh, he's going for a grapple himself. Oh, big elbow. Oh, I feel bad trashing MVP all week. That's the thing, you think something on Monday, and then the week comes round, you think, well, actually, I've changed my mind.
Oh, it's the nature of the game, isn't it?
These big punches coming out,
You
big
got.
overarms, massive ones.
I'm already sold on MVP in the UFC,
100%.
and I can't
Banger.
wait for his next fight. And this one ain't even over yet. Kevin chasing him down a little bit there.
But the problem is because he's always running away, I feel like he's gonna get caught with that.
Big right hand, big right hand by MVP there. Has Kevin got anything big off? Oh,
Oh, he didn't get dropped there. He just overextended in him.
yeah, I think so.
His grappling's clearly good enough to hang with Holland at least. So that's good. So we know where his grappling level is. It's hard to tell in Bellator, isn't it? Just the level of competition is not the same, so you can't tell. You think, oh, not that there's not good fighters in Bellator, but MVP didn't fight many of them. I think he'd have fought that one big name there. Using the Connor technique, the open air palm strike.
It's a doctor stoppage. It's the MVP. There ain't much going on. That's why we're not really saying anything.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're back to the center of the octagon again. That big right hand, if that lands clean, I
Yeah.
think Holland might be out,
I think they're both such big, durable guys, though.
Yeah. I mean, but he
Oh,
they go up like an uppercut, wasn't it?
MVP is such a clean striker, isn't he? Like, it looks sloppy what he's doing, but he gets some banger hits, doesn't he?
Kevin's got a. It surprised me actually how little he's got off, I guess.
Mm.
But MVP style doesn't really allow that, does it?
That's my worry for MVP.
Look
Big
at that.
rolling elbow.
How unpredictable. How are you meant to prepare for that kind of fighter?
Great first. Oh, and he's cut him open, cut Holland open. Great first round, really fun.
I am sold.
Yeah, I'm 100% sold. Well, as I'm saying, I feel bad trashing MVP all week. I just don't think he's good enough. I'm picking him, he's amazing. Now, it'll be interesting because I don't know if MVP is going to make adjustments because he's fought the same every fight ever. So, this is now how does Holland come out differently?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he landed as well.
That's that rolling elbow, though, isn't it? But like I said, though, how do you prepare for that kind of fighter?
Do you know I want to see next? Michael Pereira versus MVP.
Yeah, fun fight.
Oh, big swinging kick, start round two.
I'd like to see Holland get a little bit wilder.
Yeah, well,
Well, asking you
asked
shall
for it.
receive. Look at these just looping. They're talking to each other. Look. I wish they were mic'd up.
And, that's why I kind of missed the apex.
Yeah.
You can hear it
Actually,
literally.
I actually really liked it. I mean, to be fair, the Gaethje and Ferguson fight was a bit nasty to hear, like when it. But as a human being, I'm not a Ferguson fan, but as a human being, hearing them strikes,
It's too much, isn't it?
this is really interesting so far. I love this fight.
Great, isn't it?
It's that bouncing stance from MVP. Like any point of his body could connect with you next.
I know.
It's not just hands and feet.
What else are you going to use?
Knees, elbows,
And
headbutt, rolling thunder, Rob Van Dam.
get your sausage out.
Yeah.
like a baguette.
This is called the Johnny Sins. See, oh, Holland, it could capitalize on that. No, not really. MVP slipped.
That's the thing. If you put MVP up against a grappler, he's done for.
I
Luckily,
think
Holland's
Holland's
not.
trying now, isn't he? But Holland isn't a strong grappler. But
No.
we said that, but he beat
Got him down.
down.
Got him
Holland is
under.
poised. He's secured.
Oh,
He could.
oh no.
Oh,
He's turned it around.
yeah, he's in half guard. But Holland is raining down these strikes now. He needs to make an impact, though, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
Oof.
Bit of a mistake there by MVP, but it happens.
That's the problem, isn't it? When you've got this flair and you're risking yourself all the time. If you go down, you're naffed.
See what Holland can do with the 2 minute 20 left in this round. Long time to work. See, MVP's got his legs locked, so don't think there's a chance of full mount. Still a dangerous enough position.
But I'd tap from that. You know when they put their arm like that on their throat?
Forearm over his throat.
Yeah. I'm like, oh. Big elbows from Holland.
Big strikes.
Oh, it looked like MVP was getting up in
defending
slow
well,
motion.
and we're back to her feet. Defended well there.
I thought my streamer lagged. It looked like he was getting up in slow motion, but it's just stung him.
Both stung each other then, a leg kick and a right hand. They've got to rematch this fight again.
Yeah, just put it on straight after.
See, look, yeah. See, like, Michael's stance is just hands down, but it's frightening, isn't it, though?
I think KSI trains at the same gym as MVP, doesn't he?
Does he?
Yeah, that jumping jack stance. But I think he genuinely does train at the same gym as MVP.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice right hand.
What a cold moment by MVP.
Because he like right-handed him. He punched him, and then he just tripped through him, didn't he? But I mean, this right hand's been there for a lot for MVP.
Yeah.
Might not always land clean, but it brushes him. Head kick by Holland, but it's partially blocked.
He tried to go for that big elbow again.
Rolling elbow. Holland chasing him down at the end of the round, and we're going to see a third and final round.
Woo. You think that knockdown was enough to give MVP the round there?
This one's close, but I'd probably go that MVP's up. He's landed a lot crisper.
I'm going one apiece, you know.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think so. I just think with that control time and the submission threat, I think he was probably got a good few strikes in that second round. But I really don't know. It's hard to tell, isn't it, sometimes?
That was it,
Yeah, it's not a knockdown, it's a push, isn't it? So I don't...
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what a wet one for the third round.
Look, Didn't want to know that. John Anik was still doing his promotion, and he was like, got to get through it just because he's got to cover a knockdown. Like a Superman punch, wasn't it?
I want to see I want to see a replay of that.
Cormier just said it's like Holland tried to shake his hand and he knocked him down. That's why he was saying, no, sorry, get up.
But Holland's done that again, and he did that with a Hamzat fight. It's like,
Shouldn't
if
have
you
done
want
that
to
with
touch
hands
gloves,
out.
it's on you, you know. Oh, here we
Here you
are.
go, look, here's a replay. Yeah, he went to go touch gloves and he just got a 1-2 and then thrown.
That's on you, though, isn't it? You can't risk that, you know.
Unless you, um,
Come out that way,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and you
Make it
say,
clear
yeah,
we both come out hands up. We might just see this for a round now. Holland just holding him down as long as possible.
back stood up and back to the center again. I think to secure a win, Kevin's got to do something big because that again, look, that right hand landed.
Keep stinging him.
It keeps throwing him down. He's dancing.
MVP having a little boogie. He's looked excellent, hasn't he, MVP? He looked great.
Oh,
Well,
fantastic.
I'll have a slice of humble pie, seeing he's crap.
Yeah, man. I think Holland's a bit. He's just depleted. He looks a bit defeated as well, though.
Yeah. Oh,
Look at him.
biggest
Oh, that rolling elbow.
rolling elbow's crazy, isn't it?
Third time he's gone for that, and third
He's
time it's
just
landed.
he's just pushing Holland around as well now, isn't he? Looked absolutely excellent. Really good. I mean, I don't know how well he does in his next fight, but
Well, this time, yeah.
and
But Holland,
an MVP is such a big name. So, you know, if he can string a couple of wins together, I'll give him a title shot without doubt.
MV Shafkat.
Yeah. Oh my God. That'd be a death sentence for MVP. Saying that,
No,
Shafkat,
well, we don't know. Don't know.
Shafkat
Is
does
that is
get
that
struggle on the
that,
feet, doesn't he?
that wild style?
Just get caught, yeah. Yeah. MVP's wary there. He goes, right. He knew Holland could throw some out of the clinch. He's like, right, back off quick.
Yeah. He's there's 90 seconds left. I think Holland needs to do something.
He's got to, otherwise
He's
he's lost.
hating at minute. No, what's happening.
He certainly lost this round
Yeah.
and the first, at least. So he has to do something exceptional. Yep, stomp on his feet, do the old Usman.
Yeah.
He's got to do something exceptional. I'll stand on his foot.
Yeah, I think right. Look, just over a minute left. Just empty everything. It's like you were going to spin then, wasn't it? Holland himself.
That's 50.
Oh,
Oh,
that right hand is there every time.
that's 50 seconds of the round.
Just over 30 left. And Holland is doing a bit of chasing, but I think MVP can probably afford just to brush him off now.
They're gonna what? They're gonna have a dance off.
They are doing.
Well, I like Kevin's upset that MVP's taking the mick. Like, Holland, you made a career off doing that. Don't get
Yeah.
upset. It's happening back to you.
Yeah. Holland hasn't done nowhere near enough.
And the end of the fight.
Oh, look, are they arguing?
Kevin looks a bit annoyed, doesn't he?
Ah, yeah, they're all right. I think it's just probably more miffed at itself.
MVP looked great there, didn't
Yeah.
he? So that's the thing. MVP looks so sloppy, but it is so technical what he's doing as well, isn't it? You know,
It's that's the
bang,
thing.
that big rolling elbow every time.
I think it's just because it's that unconventional
Yeah,
that we presume that it's like, oh no, it's not landing.
I was totally wrong with this. I thought Holland was going to put on a complete clinic, but nah. Oh, almost every single one of those landed, didn't it? Holland looks knackered as well. I'm saying 29-28 for MVP. I think um, Kevin won the second. Let's see.
I'm gonna go 30-27. I think they could even give him all.
Certainly possible.
Aye, right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well done, MVP. Great
Made a fan out
debut.
of me. Made a fan out
Definitely.
of me on his UFC debut.
Fantastic fight and proved us all wrong. Wonder why MVP's not got a flag on his thing. Because he's very proud of being British, and he talks about it all the time.
I'm not sure.
Hmm. Well done. Well done. Looked absolutely excellent. Oh, and two more banging fights. What a bloody card.
I mean, we've got a champion in that division in Leon Edwards.
Hmm.
That's English as well. So imagine
Yeah.
MVP coming in. Could happen. Get the old Chandler
MVP
treatment.
versus Leon. I'd love that.
Here we go.
And he just schooled Kevin as well, though, didn't he? You know, pushing him around, bullied him. Don't let him bully your son.
What you doing?
What a moment that is a cinematic moment, that isn't it? I mean, like Leon's not particularly my favorite fighter, but you know, it can bring a tear to your eye how good that moment is, isn't it? You
Yeah.
know,
There's Candice
Candace
Owens.
Owens.
She's a crush of mine.
Robbie
Robbie
Lawler.
Lawler. There's Alex
Oh,
Hair. He's a beast. You can't deny him. He's a
he's a
monster.
monster.
I think. Do you remember that when we were just in Robbie Lawler? Then we did a unpopular opinions one video a while ago, and we wanted people's opinions. And one of them, I don't even think it's unpopular. It says Robbie Lawler is the exact sort of prototype of what a cage fighter is, and you're
Yeah,
like 100% agree. Robbie Lawler every time.
absolute monster, isn't he? Perfect, great fighter. Mm.
He's like the old days of UFC because he debuted what 20 years ago or something,
Yeah.
but he's adapted into the new age. Even like his last fight
What
because
a
he's
way to
retired
finish
money
on, though. I was so happy that he got a finish. It
30
was,
seconds or whatever it took him. Because Nico Price was a great fight for him to go out on as well.
mm. Is Joanna going in the Hall of Fame?
No, I've got adverts.
Oh, right. So they're showing Joanna, so I assume they're induction into the Hall of Fame.
So, Dwayne, because we haven't really had the chance to speak, what do you think about Big Frano?
Well, complete opposite of what I thought was going to happen. Because I said I thought because they're such big guys and the KO so dangerous, neither of them are going to take the risks. But Joshua just put a complete clinic and it
Battered
proved
the
that
hell out of him, didn't
he just showed Francis shouldn't be in there. And, you know, obviously he put on a great performance against Fury, but I really do think Fury came into that fight almost like it was an exhibition, like
he?
underestimated him, came in clearly out of shape, and he's like, oh, bloody hell, a big court here. Um, but yeah, that's the
Very lucky to
problem
get
with
that decision win, though.
yeah.
But it's one of those. What did I see? It was just a simple meme earlier, and it said, "This just proves that boxers are better than UFC fighters in boxing." And you're
Yeah,
like,
of
"Oh,
course.
now reverse the roles, and you get exactly the same."
Of course.
Like the
I think
crossovers. You go, well, anything could happen, but has it
it's a
happened?
completely different
It will have
sport,
done
isn't
at
it?
some point, but I can't name one.
What
Like, even back in the day, James Toney coming over, Randy Couture just nailed him.
um the only one I can really think of is Derek Chisora. He does MMA as well, doesn't he? He's only had a couple fights, I think.
It's
But Chisora trained MMA though. That's the difference. He didn't just
did just fancy a do.
yeah. That's the thing. Like I think if you take I don't know who's a really good boxer now, Canelo, right? If you put Canelo in right against any of the top 10 of the lightweight division, he gets battered in MMA without a shadow of a doubt. Even the top 20, I think they all just take him down, choke him out straight away. It's like, it's like me fighting a kid. It's just the skill difference will just be so drastic. But not one of those could, scuff Canelo's boots in the bloody
Yeah,
boxing ring.
it's strange how into it everyone gets. But what's funny is the combat sports experts, they all come out of the woodwork before and after, but you notice how it's never the same people.
Yeah.
It's always like, oh, take it from me, Francis Ngannou is no joke and he's going to absolutely show up. And then after that, it's like someone completely different. Like, well, what did you expect were going to happen? Everyone loves the "I told you so"
Oh.
moment.
Well, anyone can have an opinion after hindsight. It's the easiest thing in the world, isn't it?
I'm just going to get my shake,
No, mate.
breakfast, I guess.
But yeah, seems Joanna's going into the Hall of Fame, and I mean, what a career she's had, right? Some excellent moments, some great fights. I mean, her versus Zhang, I think that's got to be the best female fight of all time, hasn't it? It's so good.
Is that
Um,
the Zhang and Joanna?
yeah,
I
and
think
then
it feels like the female version of Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner.
yeah,
That's the absolute standard.
oh, Joanna's crying. I
Oh,
told you I met her, didn't I, when I was doing that fan experience, when I was hosting it.
oh yeah,
And
she's nice.
really nice, but she's too nice. So like she kept saying because so the security were like sorry, I got distracted then for a second. The booby woman is coming for you. So the security were like, right, you can't have anything autographed. Take your picture and go because there was literally hundreds of people queuing up. So like you had to take your picture and bugger off. And she kept telling people, "Oh, wait till afterwards, and I'll sign it for you." And there's all these people waiting around, coming up to me, going, "Oh, Joanna told me to wait here," and the security like, "Nah, you're gonna have to go, mate."
Yeah.
And she's like, "But Joanna said," and I mean, she's great, great for the fans, but not so good for security. Bloody hell. I tell you, those fighters' security. God, imagine the man who protects fighters.
Yeah. Jesus
They
Christ.
are huge.
I think you're a little bit ahead of me. I'm still on Joanna. She's just hugging everyone, and Marab's just stood there in a pink
Yeah,
suit.
yeah. No, we're in the same exact same spot
All
now.
right.
You're doing little love hearts like that, pointing out to people.
No, not yet. She's talking to, I don't know who it is. Oh, now she is. Yeah, you're slightly
So I'm
ahead
a
of me.
second ahead of you. We'll worry about it. I'll wait till she does something distinctive and then I'll. Right, tell me when she hugs Pantoja.
Right.
I know it's so annoying that, isn't it? That's the trouble. It goes to adverts
Now,
and
now.
oh, bloody hell. I'm behind you now. Give me a bit of warning.
I don't know where he is because he wasn't even in shot. She's just walking.
So you ahead of me now. She's just stopped hugging Buffer.
Right. So Dana, when she stops hugging Dana,
She's coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. What the hell? Stop hugging him, Nobed. You know, she's still holding him. It's a long hug. Stop now.
yeah, because she was still hugging him when I
Yeah.
said that. So I just thought when he lets go,
All right,
Dana,
because I
like
thought
you made me so much money that night. Thank you.
yeah, it's irritating that, isn't it? It's like an advert comes on and then it's the whole thing goes off, you know.
Stupid. Ooh, what's this? Kong.
King Kong, I think.
That's weird how we've got the same advert.
Yeah. It's probably like a sponsor or something, a sponsored advert.
Oh, is that Millie Bobby Brown? Whatever she's. Oh, it's right. I
Gilbert
love
Burns.
King Kong. You know the uh what do you call him? The Peter Jackson version. Love
Yeah,
that film. I think it's one of my favorite films. I think it's awesome.
it's a cracker
I
in it.
I watched the Godzilla versus Kong with my ex in New Zealand, right? And I've never had it before. It was one of them cinemas where where the audience get involved. It seems to be a very American thing.
Yeah.
There were a Kiwi that started talking, and they all started going, "Wow!" And I've never like. And at the end of the film, they all started applauding and standing up and all this, and I'm like, it was dog shit as well. The
The
film.
only time I've seen an audience really react is Spider-Man 3, the newer one that came out. Everyone's like whooping and clapping and stuff. And actually, I tell a lie. And when I saw the last Star Wars film, when
When it finished.
when when
Terrible,
Ray
terrible
when Ray
trilogy.
and what's his name? Kylo Ren kiss, this one girl went, woo! And everyone went, boo!
Yeah.
They booed.
Honestly, that trilogy, I watched the first one and I thought, see what the other two are like. And then the
Yeah.
other two, I don't even think I finished The Last Jedi. I watched The Rise of
Terrible.
Skywalker by myself. Uh, Again, that were in New Zealand as well, because I think I were off that day and I had no what to do. And I was like, I'll just go to cinema. It's never bothered me going by myself. I do that
Yeah.
because you
I've
don't go to
never
cinema
been
to
on my
talk,
own,
do you?
but yeah.
But I went and watched that and I'm like, well, that's a film I'm not watching again. It just,
I hope you don't do any, a lot of people have a bit of a grow up in the cinema. I hope you don't do that on your own, Jack. Oh.
what, watching Star Wars.
Oh, he's got his red lightsaber out over there. Quite a small one, though.
The Senate.
But I went to go see Dune 2 today. And
I've never seen the first one.
you've not seen the original one from the 80s. That's good. I think you'd like that one a lot. That's really fun. Just proper cheesy sci-fi 80s movie, really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's about 20 minutes to Stratford, to cinema on the tube. And we got there at the station today, closed because of signal failures or something. You're gonna have to wait 45 minutes. I was like, oh, bloody hell. So we thought, well, we'll get a taxi over to the next station up and then get the train in. And we were still running so late, and the film had started, must be 45 minutes. I was like, well,
Really?
yeah. So I thought, so I said to Sally, I said, let's go in, we'll check our tickets, and I'll look at the other screenings online. Right, Scream 4. We just went in there, snuck in a different one. So
Yeah.
what's the point? And then got in just as it started, did it perfect then.
Oh,
Rather
June.
than
Like a different time. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah. So because there were so many screenings today, so I said, let's wait until it's just about to start, and then we'll go in. Because you know what people are like, they come late and they're like, oh, you're in my seat. And it's embarrassing, you know.
Yeah. It's, my mate Ryan today, I went to rugby to watch his lad, and he said he went to cinema. I think he said this week or last week to watch Oppenheimer. I says, what? It's on DVD now. He said, no, it was still at cinema. And he went in there and he said, 10, 15, 20 minutes go by, film had started, and some woman comes in with a laptop going, um, it won't work. So we
Ah,
won't get to see this today. And you're like, man, I thought that was one of the best films I've seen for a long time.
I loved it. And it's one of those, I feel like it's a cinema film. Like you got to see that in the pictures, not on Netflix at home. That's a let's
Yeah,
go in, really enjoy it.
exactly. That well, they're the moments where you do remember, like this is why cinema is a thing.
Yeah, it's not just
And
to
a
watch
lot
on
of
telly
Dustin
at home,
films.
is it? It's that experience. You know, you get your popcorn, your big drink, this beautiful film. It's what it's there for, isn't it? You know,
I thought it were intense all the way through.
oh, I loved every second of it. Benoit Saint-Denis walking
Oh
out.
yeah. Anyway, back to there's Fred Elliott behind him. Look, and Corey. I say.
It's a wild fight, isn't it? But they not even in the top 10, and he's fighting Dustin Poirier. Insane.
Well, you wonder
What?
what. I still don't know why Dustin took it because he turned down Benil.
Money, money, money.
Mm.
Must be funny.
What? But is Benoit a money fight?
No, but they must have paid Dustin a lot of money to do it. Otherwise, why would he do it?
You'd think you'd think with that though, you'd be like, we'll tie it up a bit better for him. If it were money, wait until 300 and give him a rematch with Charles or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. But
Maybe they've offered him pay-per-view points for this or something. I'm not sure. Such a strange matchup. A fun matchup, but really weird. Because this is taking Benoit Saint Denis will skip the top 10. You know, if he wins tonight, he'll jump up to what, 4, 5?
he could, yeah, but he could even secure him a title shot. A win over Poirier, I don't. It does get you a title shot. It should do.
Yeah, definitely. Puts him right up there, doesn't it? It's tricky, isn't it? Because there's a lot of people, you've got Justin ready, Arman and Charles, the winner of that as well. And if Max does manage to get Justin out of there, bloody hell, that puts him in prime position as well. A lot can happen. So yeah, apparently Benoit Saint Denis coming off a staph infection.
Oh
That's
yeah.
that lump on his head. So they're being on antibiotics and stuff. So he could be knackered.
To be fair, when you get an opportunity like this, when you're number 12 ranked, whatever it
Heck
is,
it. There's
yeah,
no.
it's like if Dustin pulled out this fight, you go, all right, something must be wrong. If Benoit did, you'd be like, "Ah, you won't get that opportunity again.
No. And
You'd
that's
have
the
to
thing.
wait."
If Benoit Saint Denis loses here tonight, so what? Doesn't affect his career really.
Mm.
He's still so young, isn't he?
He's a bad. Looks like 2014 Dustin with that no hair,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
James dead. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? Dustin, Max, and Connor all at 145 at one point, and
Mm.
Holloway's the only one who really stayed there, isn't
Just worked for Max, didn't it?
he? Yeah, he's got the right frame for it. But he talking of his frame, he looks massive right now, doesn't he? He looks really big. But if he's put all that size, a lot more energy to take, isn't it? And is he going to be able to fight with that frame? And is he going to be able to move back down to 145? Funny, the worst cut for Max was at 155, wasn't it?
Oh, with
Khabib.
Dustin.
No, for Max Holloway, weight
Yeah.
cut, the worst weight cut. At 155, he got cancelled, didn't he? When he was going to fight Khabib, they were like, "Nah, you've had a terrible weight cut.
Oh,
We don't
really?
want
Did
to
it?
fight."
I see. I
Yeah.
seem to remember that poster, but Khabib's a tainted fighter, not through fault of his own. Just
Well, he pulls out himself a lot, you know. I mean, if you look at how many fights he pulled out of it, was a joke.
when there's a genuine issue, you're like, I think with as fans, we're just kind of we really want to see the fights,
Yeah.
but like if your reputation, your title, all that kind of stuff's on the line, you want to be crisp, don't you?
Yeah, oh, no, I completely get it. But it's like, look at TJ Dillashaw. Like, why didn't he pull out of his last fight? Like, idiot, you know, arm
Yeah.
popping out all over the place. You think you should have just pulled out, you div. Benoit
Right.
said he looked good in the weigh-ins as well, though, didn't he? He looked in good shape,
Yeah.
really healthy cut.
Mm, I've paused.
You've paused.
Oh no, come back. Dustin's just jumping around. Is that Thiago Alves in his corner? I think it is.
Yeah. Do you want to pause it a second then at some point, and I'll.
No, well, I didn't pause it, just it froze.
I know, but do you
Oh,
want to pause it so we catch up?
hang on. Benoit's getting introduced. Where are you?
So you're a couple of seconds ahead of me.
Right. Tell tell me when he's finished saying Benoit Saint-Denis.
Now.
Right. And there's crazy fans like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, there's fans like that, should I say?
Crazy fans have just gone,
Yeah.
ooh.
It's wild rodeo. I don't know why it grinds my gears. I like Dustin, but this always annoys me. So at least there aren't any of that.
He might still do it because he's so used to doing it. And pulling his shorts, you know. Ty does that, and it annoys me when Ty does it. When Ty pulls his shorts up, I thought, oh, Ty, you're leaving yourself open. He gets caught a lot as well because people know Ty does it, so they bang him when he's doing it.
Mm.
You know, and he does it in range as well. He should just get those right tight trunks, you know, the ones that are stuck to you like glue rather than hanging down, and they
Yeah.
have to pull them up all the time. Right. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Dustin Poirier.
Like I said,
That's
we've
it.
got brought Dustin with the haircut. Touch of gloves, round one of this 5 round fight.
I
Benoit,
know that
leg kick, couple of leg kicks.
the 5 rounds has really changed my opinion on this fight because I was picking Benoit to win, but I didn't know it was a 5 rounder. And
Mm.
Dustin's a 5 round fighter. You know, he's excellent. And I just feel like if he gets
That's
some
a
of those oh, tight
that's
Gilly.
no, I didn't know.
Oh no. Flipped out.
Benoit on top of Dustin now, and he's on his back.
Oh,
He's a lot bigger as well, though, isn't he?
yeah, 2 inches
Eyes
bigger.
wise.
And as we know, Mark, 2 inches is massive.
It's huge, phenomenal. This is a real interesting start.
Yes.
Benoit just seems to be kneeing away at Dustin's thigh. Dustin almost got a guillotine, and that early. That'd
Yeah.
been it. Just
Thing is, Dustin throws that gilly all the time and he never gets he does it. It's his signature move, and I don't think he's ever got a finish with it.
it's the threat of having it, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
There.
Closest he got was with Khabib, wasn't he, when he got him in that gilly. Thought it was over.
Oh, Benoit doing a backpack
Yeah.
on top. This is what Charles Oliveira did.
Oh,
Oh, Dustin,
that
can
get
he
under his
shake him
neck.
off? Can he? Yeah, he can. Yep. Right.
Benoit's put big knees down the middle.
Yeah, he's in his clinch. Benoit getting some shots off there on Dustin.
And that's what Ucker did to.
Dustin's got a tight squeeze. That is a tight squeeze. No,
Yeah, very tight. But Benoit's straight out of it. Clipping him out of the clinch.
it's deceiving with Dustin because it looks like he's rocked quite a lot, but then he just comes back.
And it's the way he moves as well. It's like Brandon Moreno, when he moves, I always think he's been clocked. And it's like, oh no, he's just moving.
Benoit is
He's a savage, isn't he?
bringing it to Dustin. Nice elbow. John Anik just said the same thing. Thank you, John.
Big elbows.
Look, he's relentless with this. Wonder if he can keep this pace up though. It is a
That's
five
the
rounder.
problem. This is a 5-round fight, so you've got to be careful, Benoit. If you get into those championship rounds, I think that's where he's going to struggle.
Oh, Dustin. He's can't. Benoit's going for. Oh, he's gone for a submission, but pressed up against the fence. It happens that quick, and you can't really see the angles. It's hard to.
Oh,
These strikes from Benoit. Can Dustin stand these? He answers with a big right hand himself, though.
Benoit is big and strong, isn't he? Bloody hell.
Look at this. He just literally marched over to the other side of the octagon, just right.
Bullying Dustin, isn't it? It's crazy to see. Bloody hell. Dustin keeps going for that gilly.
Yeah, it's not. It's nowhere near in, is that?
I just
No.
don't know why he keeps going for it.
Benoit.
Yeah,
Look,
top.
landed on
I
top
don't know
now.
why he keeps going for it. It's been a mistake for his whole career doing that gilly. He's just not good for him. I don't know why he does it. Because then you end up on the bottom.
This is look, Benoit is in a good spot here. There's a minute left as well. It's like a rear naked choke. Everything's locked in except his arm. Dustin's slippery with this kind of stuff, though, isn't he?
Yeah. But it's still early, isn't it? So
It is.
50 seconds left nearly. Yep, 50
Look,
seconds.
look. It's like a no. But he's got
Benoit
his
can't get it in.
legs locked round him. Man. I didn't expect this fast-paced start in this fight. Whatever happened,
I did. But Benoit has shown he's a monster, isn't he?
Mm.
Just to dominate Dustin the way he's dominated him this first round. He's a scary guy, isn't he? Oh, he's cut under the eye, though, is he, Benoit? Yeah, he is.
Benoit is, yeah. See, he's probably going to get the submission now, so he may as well just do that and
oh,
almost an armbar. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, I can't stand them. I thought
that was close then.
just accepted defeat.
I'd tap the second that did it. I'm like, nope, don't snap my arm, please. Looked like the ref was going to stop it, and Dustin said, I'm all right. Right, that's the thing, though. I mean, Benoit's looked excellent that first round, but Dustin, he's a warrior, he's a veteran. He can change the tide of this so quickly. I did not expect that.
No. Benoit don't look to be breathing too heavy or anything though, and
But can he keep that up?
yeah, that's the thing.
Because Dustin might just be going, well, I'm taking it easy, mate. This is a 5-round war. You come out as quick as you want, but I'm playing calm. But maybe not, though. When he was throwing out those gillies, looked a bit desperate, didn't they? Woo. Yeah, Dustin looks fresh as a daisy, doesn't he?
Mm.
Coming into the second.
round two. Here we go. Back to the center. Mm. Can't tell much yet, but he looks a little laboured.
Oh,
Another guillotine. Another guillotine attempt.
oh
That's
Dustin.
no, he's all right. Yeah, he's out again. Again, he lands in
I
every
think you're,
time he does that.
yeah.
He ends up on bottom,
I
obviously.
think you're literally a millisecond in front of me. You're like, he's out. I was like, is it? Oh yeah, he is.
Right,
Literally, I'd say pause and press play straight
right.
away.
I've done it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he's in. Is that full mount? He's trying to. He put himself in such a bad position there.
He needs to stop doing it. I don't know why he does
Look,
it.
he's got his arm wrapped round, and there's over 4 minutes left in this round.
Ah. What was
His
my
legs,
pick? My
legs
original
something.
pick, I think, was second round submission for Saint-Denis.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
I think it was. If you go back to
Look,
predictions, I
look,
think
look,
that's what
look.
I said.
Is this a neck like a neck crank?
It's not under though. I think Dustin's fine there. But it
Might
feels
not
like
choke,
any
but it'll hurt.
second.
Oh, Dustin's out. Well done though. That was
Yeah.
good. Don't go for another gilly, Dustin. Don't do it.
He will. He will. He'll do it. He's been making that mistake his whole career. He's not going to stop now.
Benoit is teeing off
I
with the
know he's
strikes.
dominating on the feet and the ground. But I don't know if it's a good idea standing in the pocket with Dustin on just swinging because Dustin will put your lights out.
Yeah, look, released and back to the center again. John Anik, Dustin's never won a fight by guillotine. Yeah.
It's what I said. Then I said he's literally done it his whole career and he's crap. Stop doing it.
See, Dustin's landing some now as well. Oh,
Oh,
got well.
oh, he's gonna finish. Oh,
Yeah, another guillotine. Another guillotine.
stop it.
See, I dropped him, and that's it
Oh,
done. That's it. Dustin Poirier, second
Dustin,
round
second round
knockout.
K. Oh, bloody hell.
Fantastic. After that first
Woo!
round, what a recovery. What a recovery.
Bloody hell. What a performance, eh?
Man, do you think Benoit just came in a little too strong or something? Don't know what.
Too
Look at
quick.
Donald Trump, like, can't remember your name, but well done.
Well, that's that in the bag, Dustin. Second round KO of Benoit Saint Denis. Bloody hell. That's what we said, though, didn't we? We said with Dustin, he's getting absolutely schooled, but he can pull this back at any moment. And he did. Now Dustin will start talking trash now. This will
How do
be it.
you how do you spell Poirier?
Oh, I have to Google it every time. P-O Poirier.
Yeah, right, cheers.
Yeah, Benoit looked very tired in that second, didn't he? Halfway through, he
Yeah.
looked exhausted. Well done for Dustin, though. Cracker. Oh,
Like
but I think,
them laboured shots
yeah.
by Benoit in that second round that like, he paying for them.
But I
But
think this has shown that Benoit Saint Denis got a good career ahead of him. To put on such a good performance against Dustin, at least in that first round,
mm,
you could see top quality fighter, and
that's a good learning curve for him, isn't it?
yeah, pace yourself over 5 rounds, mate. Where does Dustin go from here, though? He's kind of in the same spot, isn't he?
Mm,
Because there's at least two other guys ahead of him for title shots, at least, isn't there?
yeah, because I mean you can't just yeah, sensational finish, but you can't finish number 12 and expect a title shot.
Surprised Dustin doesn't drive Benoit to the hospital and talk shit to him on the way there.
Oh, that Dan Hooker post fight wasn't even that bad.
Terrible. He looked the right gun.
It weren't too bad. So you give him an hug.
Yeah, probably whispered in his ear, "You're a twat, mate." That's what he said.
Just because he knocked your boy out.
Leave Hooker alone. Oh, Connor. Nah, I'm not bothered
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
Can't argue against that. Dustin has been
Cracking performance, wasn't it?
he's been so consistent in his career. Great first round by Benoit, but it was just like careful. Just be careful here, boy. I want to hear what he says now.
I think Dustin's had an air transplant. No, I'm just thinking like because his hairline looks so much longer down here. I didn't remember it being that way. I think that's why he shaved it. I wouldn't be surprised actually. Maybe he got a transplant, shaved it, and then growing it back out. Not wrong with that. Good for him.
Yeah. Oh, that's why then. You're saying, like to sort of give an opportunity. Eddie
Mm.
Alvarez gave him one. Bang.
Bang.
Left
Yeah.
uppercut. And these are right to the body.
But Benoit is a threat for this division. I know he lost tonight, but you know, give him a year or so. I think he's going to be near the top because he
Well,
was bullying Dustin for that first round, like absolutely bullying him.
it depends in what he does in his next fight, how he recovers from this, though, doesn't it? Because you could take it as a learning curve of, like we said before, well, I lost to one of the best in the world.
Yeah, exactly. There's no shame on Benoit losing this fight. Duh, 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 duh. I am a real American.
Comes out with some sort of Colby Covington promo there, doesn't
I really, really want Chandler to come out to that when and if he ever fights Connor, come out to
he?
Hulk's
The
theme.
I won't say names all, but I remember watching a Colby fight. It was the second Usman one,
Mm.
and it was like, was it that anyway? And after when he's like, "Oh, I want to thank the first responders and all that kind of stuff," and people like trashing him, and you're going, "What's wrong with that?"
I know. It's like, oh, chill out, Corey Sandhagen.
I was trying to be like O'Malley with them cheap ass leopard print
I love that when Sandhagen went, oh yeah, I'm gonna dye my hair and
Mavidal.
wear a funny suit and I'll probably get a title shot then. And O'Malley said, oh, you could try and fit and beat Piotr and Aljo, and then you might get one.
Yeah.
O'Malley. I'm excited for this fight.
Oh yeah, Sean. Yeah, we still got main event. Bloody hell.
Yeah. Cracking card so far. Really, really good. He always looks so calm, O'Malley, doesn't he?
Even after his fights, it was weird because he were on Contender Series and they were just like some sort of young up and coming, always celebrating. And when he went away, came back and he was just prime focused.
Yeah.
I remember the fight with Eddie Wineland, is that what you call him? Looked like with the Bronson Tash.
Oh yeah.
And in a pub with my mate, he didn't really watch UFC, and we were just having a laugh. And he's like, "Right, I'll have $20 on Eddie. Deal. I'll have 20."
Yeah. Hook, line, and sinker,
Oh
man.
yeah.
You're like one of those guys who plays pool bad for a round and goes, "Oh, should we put £5 on this and then dominate him?"
Yeah. I don't know anything about UFC.
Oh, Sean O'Malley, I've never heard of him.
They can punch and kick. Let's go for a week.
I'll go after you come back. Well, but what a cracking fight there. Dustin Poirier, fantastic comeback in the second, especially when he was getting dominated. You know, that first round, he got bullied, you know, and I never thought we'd see Dustin get bullied the way he did there. You know, he was really, really on the ropes, and I thought it was over for him a couple times. And then the start of that second, I thought Benoit Saint-Denis was going to get him out there, submit him, but Dustin pulled it back, got that cracking KO. But I think that's no slight on Benoit though. I think he can come back, do really, really well, and have a very good career. You know, it's how you come back from those losses, isn't it? You know, if you're made to be a champion, these things motivate you, and you take some lessons from that, and I think he can do it. Or maybe not. We'll see. I just wonder where does that put Dustin now? You know, he's kind of in the same spot he was. It's why it's such a strange matchup to take. We've got the main event coming up soon. Marlon Chito Vera versus Sean O'Malley. I think Sean should probably get this done, but you never know. Literally anything can happen. And the amount of finishes Cheeto's got's wild, you know. I think it's the most in bantamweight history, I'm pretty sure. But you know, if Sean O'Malley doesn't win here, when he loses, that's 3 new champions and 3 pay-per-views in a row, which is crazy, you know. But the cards this year have been excellent.
Oh.
Right, I'll just nip to the loo right quick then while you've gone.
No worries. Just showing a promo of the first O'Malley and Cheeto fight. See, like, look, even in the highlights, O'Malley was getting a lot off, but obviously it was his own fault that he overextended. Didn't do himself any favors, and Cheeto took the opportunity because why else wouldn't you? But I personally don't think it really warrants this much of a rivalry. We all kind of know Cheeto's a slow starter, but I don't think O'Malley's going to give him the chance to get going. I think we're going to see a first or second round knockout that soon. Because even like, you know, Chito Vera in his latest fights fought Sandhagen, he just couldn't get going unless it's an old guy like Frankie Edgar or even Dominic Cruz. Takes him a while to get going there as well, but I don't think O'Malley's going to give him the chance to get going with how precise his striking is as well.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, this one. I mean, O'Malley should get it done. You know, on paper, I think he should win, but this is such a wild sport, isn't it? Literally, all can happen. Because that's the thing with predictions, isn't it? You know, people are like, you lose, you pick wrong. You're like, yeah, but these people getting dinked in the head. You know, literally anything can happen.
Mm. Well, I was just saying then, I don't think the fight in 2020 warrants the huge rivalry. Like the status of what they've done after that probably has more of a claim to warrant
Yeah.
this fight rather than that rivalry. That fight, you're like, well, You know, it was a while ago, and we know what happened in the fight.
Mm.
Chito celebrating like he just won the title, though.
The knockout where Mark with loads of money.
Yeah, Eddie. See, Chito does have finishes and stuff, but they're all like before, you know, like against not the high level ones, I
No.
guess.
And yeah, I mean, he clocked out, you know, Frankie Edgar and Cruz, but they were old men, weren't they, you know? I'm excited for this fight. I'm rooting for O'Malley, but I'd be happy with either guy winning, to be honest. I think,
I actually do like Chito as well. I
yeah,
just
I
wish
do.
we should turn it on a bit quicker.
Yeah. That's the thing. In a 5 round, you can't wait. You
No,
got to get going. But maybe not, don't go as fast as Benoit Saint-Denis, though.
I think he should just learn from that.
Mm,
I think Benoit, but I don't think you can really tell too much off that.
mm. I think all my picks have been wrong so far, apart from the first one.
Yeah. Edit that out, Dwayne, because we all know that 100%.
100% pick rate. Cheeto still looks quite sunken in his cheeks, doesn't he? It looks like he had a bad weight cut. And that could affect him a lot in this fight.
What was the meme that I've seen where it says it was a picture of Cheeto at the weigh-ins and it said Tom Hanks auditioning for Castaway in 2000. Now he's got the what's that? The Virgin Mary tattoo or something.
Something like that. Not a fan, Mark.
Hey, he probably don't like my tattoos either.
Yeah. Poor Dan Hooker, he's got some bad tats, hasn't he? Action Bronson. A very polarizing crowd this week, hasn't it? You know, the 1 minute they're chanting Cheeto, Cheeto, then Cheeto sucks. It's like it's like a WWE event.
Yeah, you can get them. The when the crowd's really into it,
Mm.
it can make. I don't know. It just feels like a big fight. Like, do you remember Islam and Volk won? I know it was on Volk's home turf, but
Yeah,
that was just insane.
crazy. I think the last couple of press conferences have been quite annoying though, because you literally it slows everything down because the fighters can't hear anything. They need earpieces. They need, start giving the fighters earpieces or something. Have someone in their ear saying what the question is.
Mm.
You'd speed it up so quick.
Definitely Dana rather than what?
Deaf as a post, isn't it?
There was a stage, I think it was just before we started doing this channel, where I used to watch everything,
Mm.
like every single like early prelims to the ev just everything. So it was like my
That's the
full
thing.
Sunday. I'd
If you're
watch
on a
all the
good,
embeddeds at work.
yeah,
I was getting paid to watch that, and then
we'll
that
edit that out, Mark. We'll edit that out.
yeah, and then the post-fight press conference, all of it. I'm just tuning in for every single bit, and then eventually I'm just like, when I started getting busier in life, I'm like, I can't do it.
And especially when we were on such a good time zone before,
Yeah.
like you can't do that now. Like, in Australia, New Zealand, I mean, great. You can watch the prelims because they're on at lunchtime, aren't they, or whatever.
Mm.
But it's just, I can't stay up for fight nights. I just can't justify it.
No, it's
Married man with a job. Oh, sorry, love. I've got to stay up again till 7 o'clock in the morning. Who's fighting? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, not sure.
Some unranked heavyweight. It's all right, brilliant. Well, ruin your life for that. You're all right
And
then.
divorced and living in a shack, but you know all the fighters.
But at least I got to watch the fight night.
That's what I think that's what some people on the internet expect, isn't it?
It's too much. It's like, come on. Oh, you're a casual. You only watch pay-per-views. Yeah, I'm a fully grown man. Stuff to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, it's all right when you're 17 and you haven't got a job
I know.
watching every single thing that happens.
And the thing is, I'd love to. I'd literally love to watch all the fight nights. But it's just you can't do it, can you?
Thing is, as well though, because they're pretty much weekly.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It's life gets in the way,
Mm.
and it's just how life goes, isn't it? You can't do them all. It's just not possible.
Yeah. And I always go, oh, well, I'll watch it during the day on the Sunday. But then I get busy. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll record with you. Then I'll go out for lunch, do a bit of shopping, go
Mm.
to the pit. I've got a life. Can't do it. And then all the results get spoiled anyway.
Yeah.
Those pink shorts look good, don't they? Fun.
Yeah, I've never. It wasn't until like a couple of years ago that I realized the shorts are the country that they're from. So I never really paid much attention. So
I
I
didn't think much of it
remember Bryce
until,
Mitchell was saying
yeah.
about getting them camo shorts. I'm like, big fucking deal. Who cares? It's shorts. Doesn't do the fight for you, does it?
No. But it's like, I was the same. I didn't think about it until Paddy started with the UFC because he wore orange shorts throughout his whole career. And he said he wanted orange shorts, but they said no. And he said, oh, I was thinking of putting on from the Netherlands so I could wear orange shorts.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, it's from the country, isn't it?
It's I've never put much thought into it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's like O'Malley because he's Irish and American. He that's why he wears the green shorts, doesn't he?
did you see Bisping on the Joe Rogan? This were a good few years ago now, and he said you were on about that, like where people are from, like saying O'Malley's isn't other than his name, him as a person, he's American.
Yeah,
And he said it's like say if you were to talk to me and you went, oh yeah, because you're English, and you go, I'm Dutch because my great grandfather went to Holland or something like that. He's like, and Bisping said it's just ridiculous, and Rogan went, so your kids are American? And he went, I guess they are.
yeah. And that's the thing is like, yeah, all right, I'm not going to argue. But the thing is, his kids grew up in England, though, didn't they? And they've all got English accents. I met them, didn't I? Told you on
Yeah.
Christmas, Boxing Day, I met them.
Gonna say when it his kid who said, "Oh, Dad, this guy wants to talk to you."
Yeah, Dad, this
You
man's
sat there
chased you
shaking
down the
like a
street.
chicken dog.
I was like, hello, hello, Miss Pinner. I literally had chased him. I was sat outside the pub. I went, that's Bisping. I just got up and I was like, traffic, move, move. Mike. Dad, this guy wants you. He was lovely though. He was really nice.
Did you actually shout, Mike?
Well, no, he was there right in front of me. I was Mike, because you can't. What am I supposed to say?
What did you do? Just shake his hand or something?
Yeah, shook his hand. He asked me how my Christmas was, and I went, "Yeah, lovely, thanks." I didn't ask him how his went. I just because I've met a couple of fighters now, and I don't know why I was just so starstruck. I think
I mean, in the job that you do and what you've done in the past, you've met quite a lot of just famous people in general, so you don't really get.
but I guess with Bisping because he's genuinely one of my favorite fighters of all time, and I think it just took me back a bit about bloody
Mm.
hell.
There's a couple. I remember we when I met Israel, after I'd met him, we were on a pub crawl and start talking, and I were actually talking to this lass of that night. But after I'd met Izzy, I didn't care. You know, And I
Get
kept,
off me!
yeah, no. I did, like that prick in the pub, like where I'm like, yeah, look, put your hands up and I'll show you. I'll show you. But like, I kept looking over. And she's like, why do you keep looking over there? He's just a guy. I'm like, you don't know who he is, though.
Yeah, he's not just a guy though. This is a, we've dedicated our lives now to this sport in
Mm.
some ways. It's people mean so much, don't they? Funny that, and especially funny when you're actually a Whitaker fan. You're like, yeah, go get him.
Yeah,
Whatever you
yeah,
said to
yeah.
him.
I didn't know. I said, go, good luck in your next fight. I didn't say go get him.
Yeah.
It's good luck. And he gave me like a fist bump.
Are we synced up?
Ecuador. Every time I see Chito Vera, that song comes in. Is it Sash? Ecuador. It's like an old 90s dance song.
All right. Let's just make sure we're synced up. Vera just finished now, and there's
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell you
Okay.
what, right? So I might be like a second ahead of you, but tell me when is Buffer's finished saying Sean's losses. Oh, no contest.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, he's done that. Sorry.
Wait until he's finished. When he says "Oh Marley" and when he's stopped talking.
Right. Oh, he's about to. Oh,
Uh,
Lee. There we are.
yeah, and there's kids bouncing with wigs.
Yeah, perfect. Right, synced up, lovely. It's so annoying. Like neither of us paused or anything. It's like
No touch of gloves, of course there isn't.
Sean
Round one.
O'Malley versus Marlon Chito Vera. Round one. Both staring each other out of the opposite side of the octagon.
Last minute predictions, Dwayne. What are you going for?
I'm still sticking fourth round KO for O'Malley, but I really don't know.
I'm gonna go first or second for O'Malley, I think. The pink
My heart's
shorts.
pounding already.
Exchange your leg kicks there. Cheeto probably knows he's got to get going with O'Malley though.
Yeah, he
Surely.
can't go slow. He cannot go slow as usual. This is a 5 rounder. If you go slow for the first two, you're 2 rounds down already.
Hmm. So there is obviously the rivalry there, and I think it's come at a perfect time for O'Malley's career, even though he's a champion for his first defense. Right, get this in the bag.
It is perfectly timed, isn't it? Good because Cheetah's a big name as well. They've got a bit of a rivalry. If he gets this in the bag done, it's just sort of
Yeah.
tees off his championship career, doesn't it?
Nice body kick by O'Malley.
Hmm. My heart is pounding. It's going. Woo. Some of
I'm
these
all
big
right in
fights
this
just
one
do
though.
it, don't they?
I think it's just because I'm expecting an O'Malley finish, so I'm actually all right. It's not as much of a what if, but
Mm.
I've been proved wrong many times.
Both taking it easy first round.
Yeah, yeah. That front kick of Vera, if he can land that, it is handy. See, Vera just caught O'Malley's there. Right hand by
Over the
Sugar.
top. All these low kicks coming from O'Malley.
Mhm.
He's just staying out of range. His distance management's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'd like
Lovely.
to see more of that from Cheeto. More of
Yeah.
it, like a left, right, and then a high kick. More combos early. Not head hunting, but just busy.
Yeah. Keep busy. But keeping busy with a counter striker like O'Malley is very, very tricky.
Yeah.
Too busy getting
Aljamain
clocked.
Sterling found out.
Yeah.
Mm. It's just the The reach could really play a factor as well. Double jab by Sean.
Mm. And that's the thing, isn't it? Because Sean's got such good. Oh, clipped Chito coming in then.
Mm.
And with Chito having such a bad weight cut, really, it's difficult for him because you're much more susceptible to be finished then.
Yeah. Oh, I think Sean just got out of the way of that left hand
Yeah,
there
just very lucky.
by a cock hair. Nice
Keeps
little
doubling up those jabs. Feels
sneaky
like
little
something
jab there
big's
by
good.
Sean.
Feels like he's setting something up in him, doubling up those jabs repeatedly. Right, I'll double them up and then block with a big right. And because Sean switches stances so seamlessly, you don't know where he is, you know.
Yeah.
He's in and out and then swap stances. You know, he's not where he was before.
He's one of them. He ain't just like a big left or a big right. It's
No.
he could just take you. Cheeto's a durable, tough fighter, but it's just you think the skill difference is quite drastic.
It seems that way, doesn't it? Because Cheeto's great, but I'm not sure if he's. I don't think he's a championship level fighter. Well, you know, could be wrong. Every time I say stuff like
Yeah.
that. Oh,
I hear you, don't worry. 50 seconds left in the first round. See, they're both quite cautious. Don't want to rush in, either of them.
because they've both got finishing power, both of them.
Do you think we're going to see much grappling?
Nah, I don't think so. You never know.
Hmm.
Oh,
Nice push forward by Cheeto there.
I think Cheeto's
Oh,
great, but
didn't
if
really
he can
pay
just
off though, did it?
put his foot on the gas, be more busy, he could really get some dividends. But
10 seconds left.
oh, swinging that big right out to try and
Yeah,
end it.
Cheeto managed to avoid that.
Close, but I'd say Sean probably just edged that. I think he probably
Yeah.
peppered him a few more times, got some more significant strikes. So I'd say O'Malley won that first, but I wouldn't be too surprised if a judge did give it to Cheeto. But I don't think he won that first. Yeah, significant strikes. Yeah, almost double.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got to be O'Malley's round, that first round. Well, more than double, thinking about it. It's hard to comment over a fight that you're really excited about. My heart's going like, like you're talking to me. Are you sure, Mark? I'm watching this. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're live streaming.
Yeah. That'd be a good one. Just stuck that sat there like that. Good that, wouldn't it? Yeah. Right. Second round. They both had a bit of a feeling out. Yeah, I'm expecting both of them a little, well, especially Sean to be a little busier.
Yeah. But Sean's been
Cautious.
just busy enough to get the point, you know? And that's what you need, isn't it? Points win your prizes, Mark. Oh,
Ooh.
big spinning kick.
Cheat away a bit of it, but not all of it. Sean tries it again. Misses completely that time. Yeah. See, Rogan's just made a good point there that it's like Marlon needs to do something big.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's playing catch up, and that leaves him so open for everything
big counters, yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I'm favouring O'Malley in this because over 5 rounds you can't be this slow. But we're
No.
only in the second. He might really turn it up now. Oh, leg kick. Oh, I swear, if Chito gets that nerve again,
Oh.
I'll never watch UFC again.
We will until next week. We're doing
Yeah.
that. I'm surprised that Cheeto hasn't been utilising the leg kicks a bit more though. Like we were saying earlier, can't remember what fight it were like, especially the lead leg.
Yeah.
You
I
can
think
take away
because
everything.
O'Malley's switching stances so often, he's moving in and out. Those leg kicks almost aren't there though. Oh, big head kick.
Yeah, partial blocked though.
Yeah. O'Malley's looking great, isn't he?
He looks sharp.
Super sharp.
That jab landed for Sean there.
But both of them have such incredible finishing power. This could be over in a second. You just can't, you can't doubt Cheeto either. You can't
Yeah.
get rid of that realm of possibility.
Yeah. See that knee for Vera, the height of O'Malley, that we're never gonna
I know it seems silly and to throw it from such range as well. Oh,
I think Sean's building his confidence now. Is Vera's nowhere near a sitting target, but it just Sean's like, shutting any attempt down, isn't
yeah. They're
he?
peppering it up
Double
again.
jab and then the right. Same again.
Cheeto's not reading anything, is he? He just doesn't seem to be picking up on it. You know.
Nice left by Vera there, but 1 minute 40 left in the second round. Mine's just
Oh, big knee up the middle. Oh, he's got Vera up against the ropes. Well, the cage. He's cut as well. Oh, Mark, your pick might be coming in.
Mine's froze.
Oh,
It's
last minute of the round. O'Malley's chasing him down, but Vera's recovered, I think. He seems okay now. Another big knee. Vera's caught his foot.
man.
O'Malley's O'Malley's teeing off on him. 42 seconds left, 41. Oh, it's just peppering Vera up here.
Just absolutely teeing off.
30 seconds left of the round. Oh, Cheeto returns. It's not enough. O'Malley, big head kick. Another jab. Oh, another right hand.
Man.
O'Malley is
What time are you on?
outclassing. 5, 4, 3. Oh, he dropped
End
Vera
of
for the
round.
end of that round. Woo!
Right, we've synced again. That really annoyed me.
Oh, I know. I was hoping for the finish, but I thought, I don't want Mark missing out on it. Oh, I was desperately trying to commentate so you knew what was happening at the same time. I thought, well,
He's very in trouble now.
definitely. Big cut, big cut under his eye. He's
Yeah.
hurt his nose. Oh, that.
Really annoyed me because I'd said how long we do have on time left, and then all of a sudden it just went up to like a minute behind. Like, here we
Look
go.
at
Let's
this
see that knee.
big knee. Bang.
Bang.
Sean's getting such good reads of this, isn't he? He almost knows what Cheeto's doing before he even does it. But the thing is, there's rumors that Cheeto had a really, really bad camp. And he obviously clearly had a bad cut. And
Yeah.
it happens, though, doesn't it? Oh, third round straight into
Third
it. Bloody
round.
hell.
Yep.
O'Malley is looking slick. 2 rounds up already.
if Chito wants to do anything, he's got to step on the gas. You can't wait around.
No, he has to do something now. He's 2 behind. There's 3 left. He cannot afford to lose another round.
Mm-hmm. See, like that, I'd love to see more of that. That didn't pay off for him.
Punch to the body. O'Malley's such a clean striker, isn't he?
Yeah. Chito, like, he slowed down already for a minute in. He's already slowed. He came out well, but he slowed down in this third round. Just in a minute.
And if he loses this third round, he has to get a knockout.
Yeah.
Has to. And it could still happen. That's the thing, Chito's got some fantastic finishing power, but O'Malley's range management's just so good. It seems unlikely that the big kick down the middle like he did with Frankie and Cruz is going to happen.
Yeah.
Good though, but yeah, so Sean's already out. In and out, in and out.
Mm-hmm. It's not like Sean's got offensive and defensive mode. He just plays them both at the same time, doesn't he?
Yeah. That's all part of his movement, is it? Flow in and out, switch stances. They're like, Chito pressed forward, but he didn't do anything with it. He just kept doing this, It's like, didn't actually throw a punch.
I mean, sometimes it can work, obviously, that threat, but with O'Malley, it's too sharp for it.
But you've got to have something on the end of it. It's like how Whitaker does it, doesn't he? He blitzes forward and then he has the big crack at the end. You've got to have something on the end of it. You can't just blitz. Yeah, Cheetos threw off a bit of a combination, but nothing home. Everything missed.
He's bleeding now. He's leaking from his nose and his mouth, I think. Sean ain't got a mark on him.
No. Sean's making this look easy, isn't he? Oof.
Oof. Oh, man. These shots now by Sean.
Stinging out there.
Yeah. Well, that was a nice shot.
Nice attempt, isn't it? At least she's throwing something, I was getting caught.
See, yeah, just the same. It's like Chito has short bursts of energy, doesn't he? And then he's like right back to watching out for them strikes, but it's still getting tagged.
And then when he is getting these spurts, he's not doing anything with it. He seems to be missing drastically. And I think it's a poor decision for that to do stuff like that, because O'Malley seems like a set piece fighter. He goes, right, I'm going to do my piece. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do my piece, come back. You give him that chance. You're giving him a free reset,
See that Dean Thomas there saying you need to have good basic footwork patterns at least, and so Chito just doesn't have it.
No.
Look, that big knee again didn't really pay off that much that time, but
that round 2, 40-17 strikes.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, Chito clipped him a bit there.
Nice right hand and a left there.
Chito's got a bit of confidence in the last 10 seconds. 8,
7.
Oh, he's on the floor. He's on the floor. Sean on top.
Nah.
Down an elbow. Let him back up. End of the round.
Why
is Chito? Oh, Chito. You're embarrassing, mate. Go.
Because he were in his corner, wasn't he?
Oh, right. Woo!
Right. He's drastically down now, and you wonder.
He's
It
he's
just seems
losing.
to
He's
be
three rounds down, isn't he?
if he's against the clock, maybe it'll form some sort of desperation in him.
But
But we thought that was Sandhagen, but again, that fight wasn't as important as this. So
no, but he's still got 10 minutes left to find something. It just takes one big kick right down the pipe. Boom. You cannot write Chito Vera off. He's been in these situations before where he's been down and catches them big. Still very possible. Oh, God, Chito looks fucked, though.
to put it
Sean
bluntly.
looks fresh as a daisy, doesn't he? Fourth round, we're in the championship rounds.
Right. Come on. A bit more from Cheeto. Whoever I
Not
want
just
to win, I just want him to be in the fight a bit more,
it's not just a bit more from Chito. He needs to bring it completely. Oh, big knee. You ask Mark and he's give it to you.
This
It's
is
coming
what we
out
mean, but
strong.
that one didn't pay off that well, but bring more of that to the game anyway.
Thing is now he's losing, so just risk it. Throw some big stuff out. You've lost already. You're 3 rounds down, so you've got 2 now to get a KO. Do it. Go
Just
big.
the counter striker of O'Malley in it, but then time's going to be against him
But you've
now.
lost anyway. If you're 3 rounds down, you've lost the decision. So you need to do something big. You've got to risk it. You ain't got a choice.
Time's against him though.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going to do because it's
Thing is, he started off strong then for the first 30 seconds. Now he's back to just pacing around. Is he hoping to get a big counter over O'Malley? Seems unlikely. And the thing is now, O'Malley doesn't have to put the pressure on. This was the round I picked for a KO for O'Malley, wasn't it? Oh,
oh nice, Nick. No, wow. Oof. See the camera angles. I thought O'Malley were going down.
it's tricky, isn't it? But he's
Back to a 1-2 again in the center. See now Cheeto will slow down again.
I know that's the thing. Chito gets success and then he stops. It's easy for us to say though, when it risks getting beaten up.
Yeah. Look, like this. Look, I love this.
Yeah.
So he catches him. He caught him with a jab there.
The thing is, O'Malley's already 2 up, so he can just take a breather. He could just defend for 2 rounds. Keeps grabbing his head, doesn't he? Try to get him in the clinch. Try and knee him up the middle.
Big knee, doesn't he? Nice. Oh, oh, that was cold by Sean there. It was like more of a kick trip, wasn't it?
No.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, he's made O'Malley bleed.
Sean's bleeding.
He's sort of doing that sort of dirty boxing style, which is perfect. It's great. That's what he needs
Fantastic
to be doing.
for a range striker like Sean.
Yeah.
It's like
Cut that range off, grab him down and pull at him. And
he's getting success here. Look at this. This is the busiest we've seen him in this fight.
Good. I'm glad he's been busy.
Come on, Marlon.
Great round for Chito. Great round.
It is, but even if he has another like this, it isn't enough, is it?
No, that he has to get a finish.
And he still hasn't even outstruck him in this round.
Yeah. But more damage, though. It's not just about strikes.
Depends how they score it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like we say, we go the Gordon and Paddy fight, that in damage.
No, that's true. It's so tricky, isn't it? Every judge sees it so differently. And every fight's judged differently. That's the problem with combat sports, isn't it? You just can't tell.
See, they're even chatting for Cheeto now. The crowd. Yeah. It's one of them where you want him to bring something. When someone's just a sitting duck, you hope for that comeback. You hope for that.
And he's bringing it this round. Well, bits of it. Minute left of the fourth.
This is the furthest Sean O'Malley's ever gone in a fight, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Vera's main evented fight nights before, hasn't he? So he's had 5 rounders.
Yeah. Come on, Chito. Just when he slows down, he just gets tagged. When he goes for it, he has success.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If he puts that pressure on O'Malley, just that dirty boxing gets the clinches up. Yeah, he's hunting O'Malley down, which he needs to do. He needs to hunt him down.
Got to risk getting counter punched.
Yeah, has to. He has to put that risk on because he could have even lost this round.
Yeah.
Fourth round in the bag. Ooh. O'Malley's fine now, isn't he? The cut's not bigger from the nose. Doesn't seem like it.
Couple of welts, but nothing compared to what Chito has.
No. Yeah, still, 45 to 31 significant strikes.
Yeah.
So he's winning all 4 rounds, but again, depends how the judges saw that fourth.
Come on, this is Leon Edwards.
Great coach there from Vera. You got 5 minutes to change your life. Really does.
Nice. I don't care what.
Great coach, fantastic. This is Bisping's coach, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. Come on, switch it on. I want him to come out like a bat out of hell.
Fifth and final round. Marlon Chito Vera, 5 minutes to find O'Malley's chin and become a world champion.
He has to
Or
head
O'Malley.
on. He has to head
Has
on
to.
now.
He cannot go slow. He has to find this.
See, I think if it was to as well, these short bursts of energy, if he were to follow up and keep it on, I think it'd
Yeah.
shock O'Malley as well.
I know, definitely. And look how much success he was having, clinching up to him and giving him that dirty boxing. Because if you close that distance, O'Malley cannot do what he's good at, and that's range management. If you keep it close,
Oh,
oh,
wow.
O'Malley's hurt. Not O'Malley, Vera's hurt.
Oh, yeah, he had to back off then.
Oh, he's just shelling up. Come on, Cheeto, don't shell up, man.
He's blinking heavy. I don't know if he's just got something in his eye or if he's
You got a chance for
see
greatness there. Don't
Sean's getting
throw
so
this
confident now.
away.
It's where Sean's getting confident. He's building it up. Look. Ah, why is he biting
Cheeto's
so
so
much?
timid.
Oh man.
Wow. Oh, big
Oh,
head
big
kick
head
from
kick.
O'Malley. Chito, there's something wrong here. Chito feels it, doesn't he? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
look, guy.
there's blood in his eye dripping.
Referee's watching closely. Look.
Yeah.
Right. If you can't see, swing wildly. This thing couldn't see, and he still become a world champion.
Yeah. 3 minutes left of round 5. Can Chito Vera find something? Seems unlikely now, doesn't it? But he could. Well, what? That's it. One body kick, back him off, and I'll stop again. Come on, Vera. It's frustrating to see this. I'm not even wanting him to win, but I just think he's pissing away an opportunity here. Oh,
Ah, 2 minute 20 left. Right, Cheeto, This is his Leon Edwards, isn't it? Look there. He gets a little bit of success, but if he'd have just followed up and followed up, it shocks O'Malley. He ain't used to it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why O'Malley seems to have a lot of success, doesn't he? Because he's in and out and back.
Yeah.
And that's what his fighters, his opponents seem to do as well. But say if Chito had the same pressure as Benoit Saint-Denis did with Poirier in the first fight, in the
I mean,
first
look
round.
how much success Vera had in that fourth round. He was really doing well, and he just wouldn't put his foot on the gas, you know? Come on, Chito, do something. 1 minute 30 left
Yep.
for the fifth and final round. Can Chito do anything? God.
If I was training now, I'd just be clapping my hands together, saying that it would last 10 seconds. Get going.
Seems Marlon Chito Vera's failed under the pressure. He was not able to handle it, was he?
But
But
you
not every
can't figure
fighter's
out
made to
the
be champion, you know?
can't figure out the Rubik's cube, can
A big
he?
head kick from O'Malley. God.
His pace just isn't enough. It's like we've said it. I'm not saying we knew this, but it's the same every fight. You don't get going enough.
He's not got going at all in this, has he?
No, man, frustrating to see. Knee attempt there, but to no avail.
And the thing is, Sean can. Oh, he's just piecing him up.
Yeah,
Big knee.
this is frustrating to watch, to be honest.
He's literally grabbing his guard, pulling it apart, and
Yeah,
17 seconds left. God. Right. We're surely going to get 10 seconds left of round 5.
no.
Sean O'Malley and Chito Vera is over 5 rounds of dominance from Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Wonder how the judges seen that.
God, don't even joke. What if a judge gives this to Chito? What a performance. O'Malley's shown that he's a champion in him. Didn't falter anywhere there.
No,
Stayed calm. He looks exhausted, doesn't
he can show it now
he?
after that
Yeah.
performance. He can. Whereas, like,
First
if
5
it's a real, if
rounds.
it's a really close fight, people are like apprehensive about showing it, aren't they?
Yeah. Whereas now, he's so far ahead, he can do what he wants, can't he? Oh, what happened? Oh, big body punch. Oh, so that big body got him right at the end. Yeah, he hurt him. See,
Jesus.
that's the thing. We kept saying, look how much power Cheeto's got. Good to go.
Oh yeah.
He didn't use it. And there at the end, he proved he can really hurt O'Malley. So if there was another 30 seconds left of that, O'Malley could have been done for.
Unfortunately, I think it's a what could have been situation, isn't it? It's
This is 100% proved that that first fight was luck. Pure,
oh
pure
yeah.
luck of the highest order, right? Ooh, I mean, we shouldn't count all our chickens at once. You know how terrible some of these judges can be. But,
Oh, that can't be. I think there'd be uproar.
oh, they'd have to be.
But what do you think though? Could even be argued a 50-45.
Yeah, it is, I think, 50-45. I think it's going to be split, though. No, no. Yeah, I think it's going to be split. I think one judge might have gave Cheeto that fourth round. You're like, God, look at those stats. 186 significant strikes to 90. Right. Official decision. Let's see what they say.
Yep.
50-44, 10-8. Sean O'Malley gets it done. Great first defense, put on an absolute clinic and dominated Marlon Chito Vera and put his only loss to rest. Ooh. I want to hear what he says.
Yeah, I do.
Ooh. Yeah, bang, that big body shot.
Oh,
Shoot for greatness,
the
right?
mic keeps cutting out.
Call that Ilya.
Oh yeah, yeah, but then it just keeps cutting out after it's the microphone. I think I can hear everything else in the background, but well, UFC 299.
Woo! In the bag. Well done. Banger. Thank
Oh,
you.
they're talking to Marlon.
Cheeto looks battered on it.
I thought he said this is it for me.
He did say, he said, yeah, I thought that. I thought he's retiring because he said this isn't for me.
Right. Well, that's us. Thank you everyone for
Oh,
watching.
yep. Thanks a lot, guys. UFC 299